What's up? Welcome to an all new live stream, guys. Don't forget to like it up as you get here. I'm just waiting for a few more people to hop on the live here. Is this rated X? No, I don't think so. This is a fun for all ages, boys and girls, women, men, children, everybody who wants to view this live stream is welcome. But yeah, right now, guys, I'm just getting excited about the Canadian Olympic hockey team is going to be taking on the Team Czechia tomorrow, which is pretty exciting. For the first time in, I think, 10 years, there's going to be a best on best Olympic tournament. So that's pretty exciting. For those of you that don't know, what was the thing that you didn't want to talk about yesterday? Oh, I mentioned it at the end of the stream. It was a piece of tragic news came out of northern BC, which like I said, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it or not or whatever, like if I get in trouble, but it was an incident that occurred where somebody went on like a mass, pew pew type of thing. There was 10 victims. Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, exactly. I literally heard about it like moments before I started the stream. Like I was like scrolling on social media or whatever, right? I saw a post about it and I was like, damn. Well, I was about to start my stream, so that's why I mentioned it right off the bat, because I just heard about it. And then I was like, I gotta go on. I was gonna go live, right? So yeah. It sucks, guys. It's a really tragic situation. So much unrest in the world. What? I'm not even going to read that comment. That's so weird. But yeah, so that was a really weird thing to learn about this mass incident that happened. Right now, she's in the bedroom. She's studying or something. She has a class or something like that. Seminar. A Zoom meeting type of thing. Some sort of seminar. Oh, yeah. And congrats to me once again on my channel for finally hitting the milestone. Hopefully you guys can see that, but it's cut off. It says 1,000 subs. It's become a routine talking to you guys. Yeah, I know. And everybody always jumps on and they goes, where's Zara? Where's Zara? Where's Zara? I don't know. She's got her own stuff going on, you know? She's doing her classes right now, I think. I shouldn't say I don't know. I know that's what she's doing. But yeah, there is a lot of unrest in the world, you know? It's like every single day, if you want to find something negative to focus your attention on, you could, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't take long before you hear some sad news, you know, or tragic news. Hey, what's going on, Jessica? Welcome to the live. How's everybody doing? I think we're all doing pretty well. Don't forget to like up the stream, guys. I see only 3 likes and 7 viewers, so that means 4 of you guys are just lurking. Everyone hit the like and subscribe. The world has never been this chaotic. I pray it gets better. See, now, here's a little thought experiment, though. Is it really more chaotic right now, or is it just that we have more access to the information? Because I think the world's always been really chaotic, and there's always been a lot of crazy stuff going on in all corners of the earth, right? But you see back then, people didn't know about it, right? We didn't have a connection to our phones and to the media, you know? It's just it seems it's like way more in our face now. You know what I mean? Like you can't look at your news feed without finding out something sad or infuriating, you know? Hey JD, welcome to the stream. Do you smoke? I don't smoke, no. The world's always been a shit show. Yeah, exactly. Who are we lying to? Hey GD, how are you? It's more chaotic in my digestive system after I devour Taco Bell. Yeah, exactly. That's the definition of a shit show right there, isn't it? Did you get juiced up on the weekends? Uh, what do you mean juiced up? Did you drink? Oh, sorry, do you drink? I don't drink. Hey, unknown and everyone. That's true too. You can't even go to a restaurant without being a little cautious of your surroundings. Oh, I know, yeah. It's crazy, right? So crazy. Welcome, chess lights. I asked my 75-year-old mother if she thinks that the current state of the world is the worst it's been in her life, and she said yes. But you see, your 75-year-old mother, again, same thing. She wasn't online back then, you know? She wasn't chronically exposed to like the news media, you know, 24-hour news cycles and social media posts and information moving at the speed of light, access to information that we never had before, you know? Like politicians used to be behind closed doors for most of the time. Now they're in front of a camera lens almost 24/7. You know what I mean? Felt. Your name is Ali. I think Unknown's real name is Ali. My name is Leighton. Unknown NY's real name is Ali, but I always call him Unknown because I can't start remembering everybody's name. You know what I mean? I had another guy on here earlier try to say, "Oh, my name is such and such," and I said the same thing. I'm just gonna read your screen name as it is. I'm sorry, guys. Brother, let's be real though, man. There is a ton of hate and division these days. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not denying that there's hate and division, right? But there was definitely hate and division back in like the colonial days, like the settler days. You know, there was hate and division back in the territorial days. You know, there was hate and division back in the monarchy, kingdom, days. There was definitely hate and division back in the tribal, like separate days and stuff like that. There was always hate and division, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's really that much different right now. I'm just going to another room here, guys. This is my room, the living room. This is where we live. Isn't that strange that we have rooms called living rooms? Does anybody ever think about that? Like, we just have a room that we just live inside of. Like all the other rooms that have like some like auxiliary function, like the bedroom is where you sleep because it's the bedroom. The bathroom is where you bathe and, do your business. And then the living room, you just live inside of it. You don't have to do anything in there. I appreciate you being an optimist, but it's a fact. Who's my favorite island boy? I have no idea. I don't even know any of the island boys. Ali is a good name. What am I drinking? This is water, H2O. Is that vodka? No, I would never. Even if I drank alcohol, which I don't think I would just drink straight vodka in a fucking cup like that. That would be insane. My name is Junaid. I had no idea, JD. I literally had no idea your name was Junaid. What about the family room? Well, you see, most houses nowadays don't seem to have a family room. I feel like, well, not most, but I think a lot of houses started phasing out the family room. I remember olden houses, like my grandpa's house used to have like a formal living room and then a family room too. Like it had like two living rooms. Sold in large jugs in Costco. Yeah, with like 3 X's on them, right? I heard Sprite and 7 Up lower sperm count. Is that true? It depends on how you consume it. Like if you do it, if you drink it regularly, I think it's fine. It's if you start taking it rectally, it's bad. Let's go Jamaica. I heard that Jamaica has a bobsled team now. Do you want to be a dad? Sure, yeah. Tito. Mountain Dew does. Wait, what? I was gonna keep talking and pretend like just glaze over that. Pretend like I didn't say that. Mountain Dew I was talking about. I was just that was just a joke, guys. I was just that was one for chest lights because he appreciates that. He appreciates that type of humor, I know. But yeah, anyways, guys, don't wait. Don't wait for what? For the bobsled team? That was a good one. Yeah, I know. I kind of like to just like throw some in there every once in a while. I saw a black man yesterday, first time in 7 years. Wow, where do you live, Pat Sants? Do you live in like Antarctica or something like that? That's crazy. Where are we at with it? Where are we at with what? Timu Drake. With life? Oh, life's good right now, guys. Right now, I'm just going down to the dungeon. I mean, the basement. I just like calling it a dungeon because it's fun. You know, because it's like underground. It's like the workout room, actually. I'll be honest, guys. The only reason I came down here is because Zara just messaged me and said I'm being too loud. So, because she's trying to study right now, and she could just hear me cracking jokes in here or whatever. We finally heard about the event that took place north in British Columbia. Sad stuff. Yeah, I know. I explained it at the end of the live yesterday. If you missed it, I heard about it like literally moments before I started the live. Like I was about to start my live, and then I heard about this like crazy mass, you know, shooting. I mean, thing that happened up in northern BC, and then I started my live. So I was kind of bummed out about it right when I started it, and then I just didn't want to make the whole entire live about that, especially because I didn't really have any details really. You know what I mean? Like I just heard about it. So if I started the live like that, everybody would be asking me questions and I would just be like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. All I heard was there was 10 victims. Um a lot of them were children, and it was also the suspect's mother and stepson, like stepbrother, that got, you know. Anyways, Pat, where are you from? Pin it. Post it. Oh, the Timu Drake thing? No, you got to think of better things now, guys. I can't just pin the same comment every time. What time is Canverse check tomorrow? Here in my time zone, I believe it's at 7:40 a.m. Are you Canadian? What do you think, bruh? What do you think? So to answer your question, Bob Joe, yes. What was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, 7:40 a.m. So I'm gonna try to catch a little bit of the game tomorrow. Um, maybe just at least the first period or something before I head off to work. You're studying. Good for you, Arboreal Octopi. Very sad. Dude, I'd yell out, come make me a sandwich, woman. I mean, I could yell that. Nothing would happen. But I could yell that. Soup, soup. Are you saying soup or sup? Like sup? Are you saying soup? I'm confused. What jersey is this? This is the Team Canada National Olympics jersey for the Winter Games. It took place at a high school. I think it started in a home, like a residential home, and then the active suspect moved to a nearby school. That's what I heard now. They was born in Newfoundland. AM. Yeah, 7:40 AM. Yeah. What type of razor do I use? I use for my neck, I use a thing called a Wilkinson sword, which is like a one blade. It's like an old fashioned one blade metal razor that you can interchange the metal blade like when it gets dull or whatever, but it's just a single blade. Like it's the old fashioned like the one blade system, right? And then anyways, I have like an electric razor for trimming my beard, you know what I mean? I put a little attachment on it and go zzz, trim it up. Canadian. What do I do for work? I do like outdoor property maintenance, landscaping type work. Like, lawn mowing and seeding, fertilizing, aerating, that sort of thing. Canada hockey #1. Yeah, you the real primer. I just let the beard grow. Do you use two fingers above the Adam's apple trick to line up the neck? No. I don't even know about this special trick. The way I line it up is every once in a while I get a barber to do it, like a professional barber that can like line it up perfectly, and then I just try to follow his line so that I don't F it up, you know what I mean? Nice. I started using a single blade safety razor. Goal is to look like Gandalf by next year. Yeah, that'd be crazy if I got like a long ass biker beard, but I can't do it, guys. It gets too itchy and I don't know. I just feel like it gets out of hand sometimes. Yeah, I do the same hockey. Oh, about the waiting, like let the barber do it once and then you just try to keep it in line, right? Yeah, every once in a while, when I go to get my hair cut, I'll ask the barber to give me a little lineup too. What's the difference between a beard butter and a beard oil? Um, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I'm not really into um, like beauty product type stuff. That would be more of a Zara type question, but she wouldn't know either because I don't think she knows about beard stuff either. But I don't really follow that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I just use honestly, I don't use beard oil or beard balm or any of that stuff. I use a beard cleanser. It's like a foaming beard cleanser, so it's just basically like shampoo but for your beard. And I use it as my shaving cream too because it foams up. So every once in a while, like every few days or whatever, I use this stuff and then I use the straight razor blade and I shave my cheeks because if I don't shave my cheeks, I get all these little hairs on my cheeks that don't actually they don't fall in line with the rest of the beard, and looks a little organized or whatever. And I shave the cheeks and I shave the neck because I don't want a neck beard either. W Live, thanks Inner Glitter. Yeah, barber line it up, then at home keep it cleaned and line up. Yeah, I know you smelled Zara's new Iraqi soap. Does it smell good? Hell yeah, I use it. I use that soap every day. I bought 2 bars, remember? So yeah. W Live, thinking of buying one. Yeah. W Live, thanks Inner Glitter. WW Live. But yeah, I don't know much about the beauty product stuff, guys, to be honest. Like I said, I just kind of honestly like follow along with what Zara has, Like I'll be completely straight up and honest with you guys. I didn't use sunscreen for like the first 27-ish years of my life. Did the US national hockey team win 5-0 against Canada? Yes, in the women's division though. So that was the women's national team versus the women's national team. Have you ever thought about becoming a trucker? Not seriously, no. Not really. I mean, like sort of like a tertiary to like everything else, maybe when I was a bit younger, and I was looking for like a career or something like that, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's crossed my mind to be like, you know what? I could drive all day. I could sit in a truck, I could just drive across country. I got paid for all those hours and stuff like that. But then you got to go through a bunch of training and shit. And then you got to also be willing to just sit in a huge truck all day long. It's not good for you at all. Being a trucker is very unhealthy as a lifestyle because you're stuck prone in a very un comfortable position for many, many hours on end. And during that time, you can't really get up, you can't stretch, you can't move around at all. Because, like, offices are bad too, right? Like, comparatively, let's say you worked at an office, like at a bank or something like that, or whatever, whatever, some office job where you got to sit in an office all day. At least in the office, every 5 minutes, if you wanted to, you could stand up out of your office chair, you know, do a little bit of this, touch your toes. You can't do that in the truck. You know what I mean? Like, you're actually sitting for 8, 9, 10 hours a day straight, just straight sitting on your butt. And then your heart would probably be in a constant state of, sort of alertness that would come with having to be behind the wheel of such a large mechanical system, that I don't think it would be even good for your heart even. So anyways, long story, to make a long story longer, no, I never actually seriously considered being a trucker. I thought about it for like 2 minutes, maybe, like when I was 18, being like, I want to make a lot of money. And I heard truckers can make a lot of money because they have to work a lot of hours, They get paid they get paid well. Like, if you're a trucker, you could easily make six figures a year, with all the overtime that they put in. I know a dude from Lethbridge. He was corporate bro, but he turned outlaw trucker. Crossed paths with him a few times in Montana. Crazy. In Montana, you say? High legacy. True, pros and cons for everything. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's pros for being an office worker, and there's cons for that too. Or there's pros for, like, having a physical job. Hey, Czar.
It's cold in here.
Of course it's cold in here. This is the dungeon.
Why don't you turn that heater on?
Oh, because I'm wearing a sweater. Also, I just took a nice hot shower moments before we started. I started. So, how's it going? What's going on?
I'm in class.
I thought you were in class.
I am in class.
Yeah?
Just taking a break.
Oh, okay. Was I being too loud?
No.
Is that what I thought that's why you wanted me to leave?
That is, but I didn't think you were gonna come down here.
Well, I can come down here. It's no problem. I stream from here all the time. This is like my main streaming spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, but why do men like dungeons like that?
I don't know. We just like this type of thing. Some people, I heard on a podcast today, actually. I was just listening to one.
Can I show them a back camera of what your setup?
Sure.
I want everyone to see the vibe.
Yeah.
Before we go back to class.
Okay.
Like, this is where he is in the dungeon. Literally. Why you have that astigmatism filter?
Oh, I don't know. Is it probably my camera's dirty?
Oh, I made it worse. Oh no, I made it better. The fuck? This is my house and my husband. Don't tell me to go away. You rats in the chat. Here you go.
Yeah, so anyways. Hey, what the fuck? Sorry, she just walked out of the room and closed the light on me. Oh my god, guys. Oh yeah, so where were we anyways? Driving ain't that bad. I used to drive weed all over California. Why would people need weed? Don't they need grass seed? Didn't you wear that yesterday as well? No, I didn't wear this yesterday. That might have been a couple days ago I was wearing this. Okay, you must be okay with peeing in a bottle sometimes. Oh yeah, exactly. If you're a trucker. We miss her. Hockey, Kendall Coyan Schofield. I believe he's the captain of the U.S. national women's team. Is actually the wife of my friend's brother. And my friend's brother played for the NFL. That's crazy. Her name's Kendall Coyan Schofield. Schofield. Nice. Or poop in a bag or bumper-to-bumper traffic. Y'all need P. Diddy in your heart. Use or go away. Don't tell the seller that. That's her house. Y'all need P. Diddy in your heart. First time I heard hockey swear. Really? That's crazy. What did I say? When she closed the light on me? Yeah, she's married to Michael Schofield, who played for the Chargers and the Broncos in the NFL. Yeah, there's some connections here and there between the professional athletes a lot of the times. Like for example, one of the one of the Canadian women, the one of the players, her name is Sarah Nurse. Her brother plays for the Edmonton Oilers, and here's a fun fact about him, about Darnell Nurse and Sarah Nurse. I think it's his grandpa or his dad. I forget which one it is. He was a quarterback in the NFL. He used to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. I forget his name. Frig. Damn, this is gonna kill me. Does anybody remember? He was the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles back in the day, back when Michael Vick was the quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. Does anyone remember who I'm talking about? Back around that era. Do you guys remember Michael Vick, the quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons? His rival was the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. Forget his name, but it's Darnell Nurse's. It's like his dad or uncle or something. I heard that we've all indirectly met every famous person in history by meeting someone who met someone who met someone, and on who met a famous person. Donovan McNabb. Yes, you got it. Donovan McNabb. Yeah. Donovan McNabb is Sarah Nurse's and Darnell Nurse's like uncle or something. Hello, hockey. I remember Donovan McNabb that played for the Eagles and Hank Fraley. Yeah, I don't even know who played in the Super Bowl. That's how much I know about sports. This year it was the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. But yeah, I've heard that thing about the famous people. That's called the 6 degrees of separation. And I believe that they've proved it now. Like it was a kind of a theory back in the day, the 6 degrees of separation, where basically you're only 6 handshakes away from everyone on Earth, essentially. And they've proved it now, like almost without a doubt, using social media and like computers and stuff like that. Because it used to be just a theory sort of thing. Like they kind of just were like, I guess, like that kind of seems logical or whatever. But I guess now that there's Facebook and you know all like email, like all kinds of stuff, they kind of um, proved it almost without a doubt using extrapolation by looking at how much connections people have, even when they're only uh, digital. But in real life, even with that being said, you could kind of basically, yeah, find a connection to every single person on Earth with no more than like 5 or 6 connections, basically. So that means, I know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that is in a direct line of contact to like Donald Trump. You know, I know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who's a direct contactee of Joe Rogan. Or I know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who's a direct contact of Taylor Swift. Like every single rich or famous person is only 6 degrees of separation away from everyone else. If rich people are protected by the law, do we blame the rich people or do we blame the people who protect them? Um, I think we blame the rich people because uh, the people who protect them are doing it. They're protecting them out of fear and um, out of sort of greed themselves, which is bad. But the rich people themselves are just doing it basically because they can, like they just don't have a moral compass. So if they're doing illegal things and then using their money to make the consequences go away, um, the way that you use your money to make consequences go away a lot of the times is through threats and um, just, yeah, basically threats, I guess. Did you know that most of the people can trace their lineage back to Genghis Khan? Yeah, I've heard this as well. It's something like, yeah, like 30% of people have uh, Genghis Khan uh, DNA in their systems somehow. I guess due to the fact that he was a conqueror that went around and basically captured um, one of the largest colonies of all time. Excuse me, the Mongol Empire or whatever, the largest empires of all time, I should say. And during that time, I think the main guy, like Genghis himself, I'm pretty sure he probably had like 100 wives or something like that, and all his sons probably had another 100 wives or something like that. So, if you just do the math on that, like 100 times 100 or whatever. Obviously, I might be exaggerating some of it, but you do the math on that, and that's a lot. That's a lot of people, right? So then, at the time as well, the world population was much, much lower, right? And so their DNA, their genes got spread across the world essentially. I'm going to have Sorry, I missed one of the other comments. If they're protecting the rich from greed, wouldn't that make the bad people not the rich? I'm going to have kids in my 70s or 80s so that my grandkids live 100 years from now. Good thinking. Most rich people that made their money are super competitive and who wouldn't want to go an hour meeting and make a few million bucks. True. I mean, I don't think rich people are necessarily bad or evil people. I think there gets to be a certain point though where their lust for money is no longer about the money itself. It's sort of about the power, like they don't care about actually making themselves like. Here's the thing, guys. Let me explain it this way. Most people want more money so that they can make themselves more comfortable. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody on here watching this right now, if I said, "Hey, how would you feel if I just gave you an extra $1,000 a week for the rest of your life? Would that be good? Would you like that?" Everyone on here would say, "Yes, I would like that." Mostly because they would then feel more comfortable, right? They would feel more comfortable spending money on activities that they enjoy, frivolous items, nicer clothes, more food, better food, tastier food, more nights out. They would feel comfortable every time their bills came because they would have that extra money to pay their rent, and so on and so forth. Um, so that doesn't mean that everybody is bad or it's evil to want that extra cash, right? But I think when you get to a certain level of wealth and rich, you no longer need any extra money. Like, all your bills are taken care of. Your family will be taken care of. Like, although your loved ones, you can take care of them too. You can take care of their bills and their expenses, and you can spend as much as you want on frivolous items and entertainment and fun. It just gets to a point where you're no longer in it for the love of you know bettering your life. It's more about power, and it's about that competitive drive. Like, it's like a game to them at that point. As Nipsey Hussle once said, "You first get the money, then you get respect, then the power, then the women come next." Look at Elon Musk. He's only making money to go to Mars. I thought that was the surface Scarface movie, Chestlight. Money means nothing to me. I'm seeking a higher level of unconsciousness. True. Okay, you could say that then, unknown, but If somebody said, "Hey, no strings attached. Here's $1,000 a week for you," would you take it? Would you say yes? Most people would just say yes if they, as long as they said, if there's no strings attached, you just get it. It's just there for you, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not a life-changing amount of money, really. Like, it's not, that doesn't mean now you're going to be able to fly on private jets and, you know, take a holiday anywhere and everywhere you want and never work again or something like that. I have people give me money all the time. Yeah, exactly. So this is what I'm trying to say, guys, is wanting money and wanting more money and being, you know, greedy in that way doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. I would say yes because it's free and available. Yeah, exactly, right? So that doesn't make you evil or make you a bad person. That doesn't mean you're greedy. That just means you understand that it's like a tool that you can use to make yourself more comfortable, right? You'd be more comfortable with more money. But I think we can all also agree that there's a certain level of wealth that we can all get to where that we would no longer feel the need that we need to keep expanding and growing it unless it was for some other reason, like, unless you had, like, an ulterior motive towards it. And unfortunately, I think a lot of the ultra rich people that we were just talking about that are quote unquote protected, you know, that feel that they're above the law, they might be into really nefarious activities. Here's the thing though, as someone saw it all their life, nobody ever gives out money for no reason unless it's simply for the sake of God. Do you use your comfortable tool often? What do you mean by comfortable tool? I'm confused by what you mean about that. To gain his favor. Who you think gonna get the goal for Team Canada? I'm gonna guess. I have a good feeling about Sam Reinhart right now. I think Sam Reinhart's gonna score. I think Cale Makar will score. I think Sidney Crosby will score. And hmm, I'm gonna say McKinnon and McDavid get goals too. They most definitely are. You wouldn't understand, Hawk. Ask Zara. I wouldn't understand which. The comfortable tool thing? If a tree falls in the woods and nobody is there to hear it, doesn't make a sound. Ears make sound with vibrations. Good stuff, chat. Keep the questions coming. You said it's a tool to be more comfortable. Do you get confused often? I would probably say, I mean, what's your definition of often? Like, I think I get confused probably about the same amount of time as most people, but it depends on what you mean by often. Because I can't compare. I don't know how often most people get confused because I haven't met everybody in the world yet. So, um, I'm gonna say maybe I get confused often. I don't really know. You're going to score on some big money soon. Really? You really think so, Nino Mercury? Are you some sort of a fortune teller? Time isn't real. Nothing is real. If I'm at home with another woman and my GF isn't there to see it, did I really cheat? Chest lights. Only if her ear vibrations hear it or whatever. Did you see a medical professional about this often confusion? I don't think I ever seen a medical professional. I mean, well, I probably have, but that question also confused me a bit because, like, do you mean like a doctor or do you mean like a physiotherapist or which? No fortune teller, just giving you positive affirmations, brother. Oh, thanks, Nino Mercury. I really need some good um uh vibrations or affirmations or whatever. Ear vibrations. I'm a fortune teller. Don't believe me? Look it up. No, I believe you. What did you say again? Nothing is real? I guess. I mean, depends what your definition of real is, right? Like that was the thing that remember there was a guy on here the other day, pool guy came on and he said look up what were the two things he asked to look up again? The confusion is serious. Underlying the confusion is a serious underlying symptoms. The confusion is a serious underlying symptoms. How could what? How? Why is it in the singular of but then there's a plural of symptoms though? Like you put an s at the end of symptoms, but you wrote it in the singular. Serious underlying symptoms. That confuses me. Like, is there one symptom or is there many symptoms? The real primer is writing notes. I use tarot cards. 3 light. Nobody is confused. Chill out. Have you ever bitten someone in your confusion? I've never had rabies before. I can tell you that much. But here's an interesting fact that you guys can know about rabies is I'm pretty sure it's incurable and everybody dies of it if you contract it, if a human contracts it. Like I'm pretty sure like most people, if they ever catch rabies, the survival rate is basically zero. Like there's almost nobody on Earth that's ever survived rabies. It's almost like a zombie disease, to be honest. Because when animals catch rabies, they go crazy and start biting people and biting other animals and stuff, and that gives the other animals rabies. So it's basically turned them into like a raving zombie, kind of like zombies in movies and stuff like that. But then the thing is, if humans catch it, they just die. A very small amount of people have survived. Yeah, it's like 99.9% fatal, though, as Chestlight said. None of that new age stuff. I use the old style, came out of the 1600s, once books and paper became more available. Rabies gives its hosts an extreme fear of water. Oh, yeah, it's actually crazy. I've seen videos of this where people are like holding a glass and they're like, "Ugh." They're all scared of the water. They get hydrophobia where they become scared of water, which is often why you don't see them drool. Oh yeah, because they're scared of the water in their mouth. American here, that Team Canada jersey's badass. Yeah, I know it's pretty sick, right? Like they went for something completely sort of modern. A lot of people actually hated on the black emblem this year. Like I heard a lot of people like hating on it, and I was like, no way, that looks cool. It's modern. I guess there's just a lot of old heads that don't like change, you know? So as soon as they try something like a little bit different, some people go, well, I can't believe they made the maple leaf black. It should be white only. But I like it. I think it looks nice and sharp. It looks, you know, dangerous. Peace and love from down here. Trump won't be president forever. Trump's awesome. I love that guy. I don't like Trump because I think that he committed crimes against children. They've dope. They're dope, man. The black leaf makes it pop. Hi, I didn't know you had your own channel. Oh yeah, I've had my own channel for a while. I have 1,000 subs right now. 1,000 guys. I'm well on my way. My next goal is to get to 2,000. Zara is lonely. Should I go see what she's up to? Yeah, those sweaters are fire. Thanks, guys. I know, guys. I'll show you guys the jersey a little bit more if you want. But it's got a black crest on the front. Emblem or crest, whatever you want to call it, right on the front, right on the chest. It's a black maple leaf on the side. This is the classic like 1996 logo or whatever. And then this is like the Olympic rings on the shoulder patches. Simple striping, like on the bottom. It's just got two simple black stripes. And it's probably one of the nicest jerseys I've ever seen in my life. Like honestly, I'm not even just like glazing or whatever. I'm being dead serious, guys. One of the nicest jerseys I've ever seen. Ooh, that's a highly controversial topic. What was the topic? I forgot now. Congrats on 1K sub. Thanks, JD. What crimes against kids? Oh, Donald Trump. I think that he like um he made a 13 or 14-year-old girl, um he SA'd her or whatever, you know? Innocent until proven guilty. Yes, fair enough. I guess he's not proven guilty yet. He's still, it's just alleged, but I mean, alleged is still like that's still pretty bad. Do you know what I mean? Like I just feel like that's pretty bad. It's a bad look. I can tell you that much. Looks good quality, yeah. He's most likely involved. Hockey, and oh yeah, I already read that one. No, he caught Epstein. History will tell. Hockey, I do like that shirt. I do like the black maple leaf on it too. Thanks, Bill Clancy. Cool, keep it up. Thanks, Fox Mulder. If Trump did weird crap, he would have changed the head of the FBI, and Epstein would still be doing weird crap. I don't know, man. Though, what about the thing about Trump doing like he forced a 13-year-old girl to do he SA'd her and then she bit him. Did you guys hear about that part or no? Those dudes are so powerful and so connected, they can change the narrative. Which guys? Oh yeah, the guys in the Epstein files. Yeah. I don't trust politicians. Yeah. Make sure Zara has water at least. She has water. She's upstairs. She's more water than I. What 14-year-old? Last I checked, that accusation was completely anonymous. I mean, that doesn't mean that it's not true, right? Just because something is not proven in a court of law or if something was made anonymously, that doesn't mean that it's not true though. And I'm just saying as well that there's been enough cases. You don't even have a name and you believe it. I guess, yeah, maybe because I've seen enough cases so far of the Trumpster there lying to people. You know what I mean? Like he lies all the time. Read more out, philosophy guy. Science next. Read more. Oh, about. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I misread, or you mistyped it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get too much into it. I just think that where there's smoke, there's fire. How about that? Oh, sorry, I missed summer. Sorry, some weird Hal 44. Top Gooner is live again. What's up? Sorry, I missed your chat there. I wanted to make sure I read out every single comment, guys. I always make sure to read everybody's comments. I don't want to miss anybody. Soup, bro. Soup, Clement. How are you doing, Soup? It's not good to repeat rumors. It makes you a target to find out where the rumors come from. Places like Instagram and TikTok are infested with little kids copying older kids who are bad influences. That's probably true too, yeah. I don't really know, guys, because I don't really go on Instagram or TikTok very often, you know what I mean? Hockey, I don't want to get you into politics with you. Okay, I like you, sir. Yeah, no problem. I didn't mean to get into the politics. I can't remember who brought it up first. I actually don't remember. I'm good, brother. And you? I'm doing good. Let me go back and double check who brought it up first. We were talking about rabies, tarot cards, American. Oh yeah, it was Jay Martin. He said he won't be the president forever. No, it wasn't you, Seawag. It was the other guy. It was Jay. His name was Jay Martin. This guy. Talking about rich people also. Oh yeah, I mean, I think we all know who we were speaking about when we were talking about the rich folks being protected by the laws or whatever. I think everybody could infer back then the type of the class of people that we were speaking about back then, right? I think there was a bit of inference going on. That's true. That's probably what brought up Trump. No, and even I mentioned him too, and we were talking about the 6 degrees of separation. You remember? I said we're all 6 degrees of separation from everybody. You know, like by handshake or phone call or whatever. I mean, to be fair, talking about poor, honest people are fun. Do you play hockey or are a fan? I'm both. I'm a fan of hockey and I play hockey. I just play right now in a like a drop-in league or whatever. Like whenever they need an extra guy, I go play with them. Thank you for saying bless you, Austinic. Is it Austinic or is it Austin C? Excuse me. That was a cough, not a sneeze. Hey man, big game tomorrow. I know, I'm excited. I'm gonna watch a little bit of it, I think. It's at 7:40 a.m. It's a little early, but it actually kind of works out well for me because it's so early that I feel like I'll be able to catch a bit of the game without missing too much work. Being poor is much more fun, 100%, than being filthy rich. Does Israel have a hockey team? Probably, yeah. But they're not in the Olympics. There's only I think there's 12 nations in the Olympics. I'll see if I can name them all. There's Canada, USA, Finland, Sweden, Czechia, Germany, Norway. Wait, I need somebody to help me count. Canada, USA, Finland, Sweden, Czechia, Germany, Norway. I know France is in the tournament. Italy has a team, so that's 9. There's Switzerland. That's 10. And then Slovakia, that's 11. And then it's either Denmark. Did I say Denmark? It might be Slovenia. Iceland is no. There's no Iceland team. North Korea, no. Okay, it must be Denmark then. I think Denmark and Norway both have a team, right? There's Denmark and then there's Norway. So let's remember the easy ones. Canada, USA, Finland, and Sweden. Those are the top four. Then there's Czechia. They'll be competitive, but I don't know if they'll be able to beat any of the top four. Then there's Germany. They have a pretty strong team because they have some decent, good players. Russia's banned, though, because of political reasons. So it's not Russia. Russia's not allowed, even though technically Russia would be in the top 3 or 4 anyways. Like, I think Russia could probably beat the Finns, maybe. Maybe they could beat the Swedes. Maybe they could even beat the Americans. But yeah, okay, so there's Canada, US, Finland, Sweden, Czechia, Germany. Those will be the top 6 teams, I believe. And then if there's Denmark and Norway, that would be 8. Like I said, I know France has a team. Italy is in the tournament because Italy is the host country. That's 10. And then there's Slovakia and who am I forgetting now? Oh, Switzerland. Yeah, that's got to be it. Israel was promised the hockey puck 2,000 years ago. That's right. They have a right to its circular rubber or whatever. Gold is nothing but a currency. Its only usage as metal in engineering is being useless. Demarcation. Denmark. I said Denmark. Oh, didn't know. It's stupid Russia isn't there. Yeah, Russia's not allowed. It's so dumb. Poland? No, it's not Poland. I remember in school when the guy next to me went to the restroom, I changed his paper into saying he's from North Korea. Well, what were you guys filling out? A survey on where you're from? I remember when it was Czechoslovakia. How much you make with a small channel? I think it really depends. There's no set amounts. You could make it as much as you want or as little as you want. It was middle school, first week paper. Okay, so you're in first week of school and everybody had to write where they're from and you change the guy next to you to say his just so the teacher would think he's from North Korea. The Olympics should get over with. We're waiting for the World Cup. Uh, I've never even heard of the World Cup. What is that? Caloric intake. Today I consumed. I have no idea. I ate a bunch of food today. I ate potato, cheese, meat, eggplant, crackers. That was all I ate for dinner. It was a bunch of leftovers. Was he or she Korean? Someone is good with comedy. Babies. What did the teacher say when he got this paper? Was he like, you're from North Korea? Like, was the teacher confused or did he just, like, did he understand? Was he like, welcome to the country, Sabaseho? They called ice. Ice, ice, baby. Eh? You guys get it? The teacher gave a little confused laugh. Like, he was just like, ha 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 ha. I mean, I guess it's entirely possible. Can we goon here? Um, I think if you have to ask Wyatt, you're not ready to know. Like that's probably the layman's answer. You know what I mean? If you have to ask, you're not ready. But yeah, anyways, guys, my voice is getting really sore because I've been breathing in a lot of um, exhaust fumes lately. Inadvertently, I'm not intentionally in breathing in exhaust fumes. It just inadvertently happens as I use a machine. And my machine broke today. I have to go get it fixed tomorrow. I tried to fix it myself, but I couldn't get a chain link. That's not good. Yeah, I know. It's an exhaust from like an aerator machine. It has like an exhaust manifold that's right on the back, and it kind of every time I use it, I feel like I'm breathing in exhaust. What machine work? The aerator machine. He was sleeping, and I did a full price admission, so I tried to wake his lazy ass up. Wait, who? What are you talking about, Wyatt? Aeration for soil? Yeah, for soil. It's for compaction. It's for grass compaction or whatever. Compaction of the roots of the soil of the grass. But anyways, that machine, the chain broke. Anyways, it fell off, and then so I tried to fix it, but I need a new chain link, and I couldn't find one. So now here we are. So I got that to go do tomorrow, and then I got a couple other things going on. But I'm pretty excited, guys, because I can't wait to watch the Olympic hockey game tomorrow. What are you doing? Why is there a need to compact roots in soil? No, it's to decompact them. The point of the machine is to decompact the soil. It's to get air, water, and nutrients deeper into the roots of the grass, and it opens up the earth to give more space for the roots of the grass to grow better. Once on a paper, a friend had to read out the class to read to the class out loud. I randomly imported "and I'm gay," hoping he would read it, but I ended up telling him before he went up. That's like the joke from the movie. I think the movie's called Anchorman, and it's about this guy who is like an anchor, like a news anchor, and he'll just read whatever's on the teleprompter. That's kind of what it sounds like. I actually started a petition to get the animal enclosures smaller so we could see them better. How many people signed it there, William, or whatever your name is? Do you work for a company? I was once going to buy a lawn aerator. Yeah, I just work for my own company, my own self. Does it shoot air into the soil or what? I feel like roots get water or nutrients regardless. No, it like digs a little hole. What's your favorite movie all time? You can only pick one. Hmm. When I was a kid, okay, here's my easy answer because this is what I used to always say whenever anybody asked me this. And the movie I chose was Jurassic Park, like the first original one. The 1996 one or whatever. Jurassic Park. But I don't know if that's still my favorite movie. That's just the movie that I would say for so long. Like it was pretty much my favorite movie for almost my whole life. Um but I don't know. I don't know if I can still count that as my favorite movie. Will Ferrell is good, but Anchorman is so overrated. Yeah, I would agree for that one. I don't even think I've really seen Anchorman like fully, like from the beginning to end, Like I feel like I've seen it but not really, like it's been on the background and stuff like that. You know what I mean? One of those types of movies. I say Shawshank Redemption is my favorite movie. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I can't even remember what that one's about. Is it about like Shawshank Redemption? That's about a guy in prison or something, or a golfer or something like that. Jurassic Park came out in 92 or 91, I believe. Oh, you might be right. Yeah. Django and Inception. Django is so bad. I like Django Unchained. That's a good movie. Are you going to sleep soon or can we start a conversation? Talk about how words can be drugs. How did you get your clientele for your business? Oh, I just like I asked them if they want to be customers. Guy was blocking bullets with wood tables. Oh yeah, I mean that might have happened in Django Unchained. I don't really remember every single scene personally, but if you're really into realism and stuff like that happens, that could ruin a movie, you know? And there's lots of movies like that. There's mostly action movies. I know some people hate action movies because they're too unrealistic. And I get a little bit like that too sometimes, where I get so annoyed by movies that just have such unrealistic, uh, you know, action scenes and stuff like that. Does your wife know Aramaic? No. Is it just you, or do you employ people? Depends. Sometimes I employ people, but not really. It's mostly just me. Some people recite mantras or get lost in reading ancient religious texts and get high. Yeah, I think you spoke about this the last time you came on a little bit, Pool Guy. I believe you said something along the lines of you don't believe language exists. You said something like you only believe that it's repetitive mantras or something like that. I forget what you said, but you did. I remember you did comment this the last time. You said something that you don't even believe in language. Period is what you said. A bunch of Iran still speaks Aramaic. They real Jews. They call themselves Aryans. Oddly, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff when it comes to the ancient um, like religions and languages and even the regions about like who considers themselves what. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption is the prison philosophy movie with Morgan Freeman. Yeah, see, I knew of it. That's why I said I think it's about a prison or something like that. But I don't think I've ever seen it, to be honest. Shawshank is too depressing. No, about the language portion, I think that human language is the same as how computers store data. So I believe that language is just part of a binary system, like computer binary systems. Yeah, I guess. I guess. I mean, that's yeah, that's probably true. You know, I've heard of this theory before. I know what you're kind of talking about. Like the one that I heard about the most, or I not heard about the most, but the one that I feel like relates is the most like trippy way to think about it. The one that relates back to everything. People say an irrational number like pi. Like you guys know how pi is like 3.1452 blah 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 blah, and it's a whole bunch. It's just a string of like infinite amount of numbers or whatever, right? And that's the digits of pi. Somebody has explained before that if you take all those numbers, all those digits that go on for infinity, because they go on for infinity, there's a way that you could kind of encode them to say like imagine they were letters or something like that, like instead of using numbers like the digits 1 to 9 or whatever, if you encoded them with letters of the alphabet somehow, then um in that random sequence of infinite amount of numbers there exists uh the answers to every question that has ever been asked in the entire universe. There exists the story of every known human being on Earth's entire life, from recited from birth until death, from the beginning of time until the end of time. There exists, a detailed description of every single event that has occurred from the beginning of time until the end of time, simply due to the fact that the arrangement of numbers is both random and infinite. Wait, I'm lost on the game schedule. We're still winning though. Wait, on the Olympics or whatever? I think Americans, the women American team won the women's division game or whatever. Computers are just zeros and ones. It's not the same. Good evening, everyone. You know how slang works? and how every word has a definition. And as time moves forwards, words can change or they get a new meaning. 6, 7. Felon is an awesome movie. 3.25529R 64857484747474747474. Do you happen to know what this theory is called? No, I forget what it's called. Infinity, yes. Welcome back, Summer. Yes, kind of like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where they build that computer to tell the meaning of life, and it says it comes back in 73 million years. USA 2, we win shit. We are heading to some controversial decision soon here with AI. In the afterlife, I'm going to brag about how being from the greatest nation ever. That's a good one, C-Wag. I love the deadpan irony in your statements. Ha 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 ha. Like he's being so deadpan in it. It's hilarious. You got to be on another level of smart humor. Irony, WTF. It also the implication of language not existing in the manner that we think of. It does, and if human language is binary, and if language can get you high like a drug, then these implications are huge. He, she, it. And they really came back, and the computer gave them a 2-digit number for the answer. Yeah, I've seen that movie before. I didn't really understand it. I kind of forget it. It was like a guy and his robot driving around or whatever, and then I think they said the answer is like, what did they say the answer was? Like 72 or something? Computers run on 2 numbers. Yeah. Here's another one. And to go back to the other question, guys, I forgot what that theory is called, like that infinite number theory or whatever. But it doesn't really matter. Here's another crazy thing to think about, though, right? You know how back in the olden days or whatever, people used to say casting spells, right? Like witches can cast spells to do like magic tricks or whatever, right? Um, Spells meaning like it would be like they would say things or they'd recite things, and that would create like a truly like bizarre, sort of miraculous like event, right? That would be casting a spell, right? That's how they described witchcraft, back in the day, like maybe hundreds or thousands of years ago or so, right? I think when you conceptualize it that way and you think about what technology actually is right now, the computers that we use, technically they're just spells. Like they're all like in books or whatever, like spell books, but instead of like, saying alakabam, alakazam or whatever, it's zeros and ones, 0 and 1, 1 and 0, all lined up perfectly so that now through the magic of technology, I'm able to speak to all of you in perfect 4K synchronicity right now, and you can hear my voice even though we're not in the same room right now, even though that you might be thousands of miles away from me somewhere else on earth right now. We've got people watching from all over the world right now, and I'm sitting here in my dungeon basement here in Nanaimo, BC, and it feels like I'm sitting in your living room or wherever you may be right now. That to me seems like a magic spell, does it not? Because we don't understand how it works. It's freaking Bluetooth. We're not even connected right now. My phone is literally sitting in a phone stand, not even wired. It's not even connected to another connection. It's just through the air. The electronic, waves are coming out of my cell, going up into space somewhere, into satellites, and then beaming back down into yours in nearly perfect time so that you can watch it on your little magical spell device with a glass screen. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. Like, you have to admit, if you tried to explain what we're doing right now to a guy from like the 1850s, he would hang us. He would hang us at the stake for being witches. Anyways, but why did all the decisions with the AI now when they started coming up with movies like Short Circuit and Transformers? Computers run on two numbers. The two-faced presidents, 6, 7, the greatest president. Some computers, not all computers, are two numbers. If they all have AI dolls, should all the dolls be 18 plus? I hope so. Trump dodges bullets or God saved Trump from a bullet. Hella thanks. They didn't have AI 18 years ago. Skin, that's impossible. He actually played so many men after shooting. So not skin. HockeyTikTockey. If I told you that you could do anything and set your mind on what you would say, and what does the question have to do with what I said about language? Have you heard of alchemy? AI messes with what I type. It was perfect there. Wouldn't be a time delay. Said hi. I thought Siri was AI. It's slight, but it's there. I understand. I can still remember when they came out with the Merlin computer and that system. Preach, preacher. Yeah, it's pretty wicked. Tell that to the Amish. Team USA D is insane. Yeah, the Team USA actually have probably the best decor. Like, straight up. They got Quinn Hughes, Slavin, Faber. Like, they've got a stacked decor. From the fallen UFOs. Hi, have fun. Now it looks crazy, but when you learn it, it becomes really simple. Building it would be difficult. It works to be fully understand, and it takes understanding. Electricity and computer science. The computer chips run the world. Hell yeah, they'd burn us like witches. Waves and particles, that's science. Yes, the village would lynch people who are deemed witches back in history. What's your take on remote viewing? Oh my god, I don't know about remote viewing. I've heard about it. Hockey, I was one or your thousandth sub. You were number one, or you were my thousandth, or 1,001th? 1,001th. I'm just kidding. It's first, right? Um, Hi from Darwin, Australia. Yeah, see, like, we got some guy from down under right now, Ultra X Marine X, from Darwin, Australia, currently viewing the live stream. He's remote viewing us right now, Summer Page. Remote viewer right now from Darwin, Australia. Like, does that not blow anybody's minds right now? And are your minds not being blown? Tell me that you're not getting blown right now as we speak. Yeah, boy. No, you're not being blown right now, Seawag. Your mind is not. Because my mind is constantly blown, guys. My mind is honestly constantly getting blown. I'm not getting blown, unfortunately. Remote viewing is literally and physically possible by hacking any tech. Yeah, exactly. I guess that's why I struggle to even think about it, guys, because I think it definitely seems really possible, remote viewing. Like, I joke about the live viewer in Australia, but when people talk about remote viewing, I think there was a situation that happened. I think it was back in like the 70s, I believe, where it might have been 60s. I can't really remember, but it was a long time ago, really now, where the US government was interested in the phenomena called remote viewing, where basically it was almost like these like sort of psychic like people or whatever, like the people that claim to have like a connection or a power, like almost like a psychic power, where they could view things even though they weren't in the same room. Like, they could like focus their mind and energy somehow, and then they could see across the world somehow, without technology, with no phones, no cameras or whatever. They just seen it in their mind somehow. And then the problem is, I think some people lie about it and make it so that they pretend like they can do it, but it's not real. I was looking into studying about cybersecurity because everything is online, plus AI, etc., for the future. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if If I could go back, you know how people always say, like, hey, do you have any regrets or whatever? You know what I mean? One, I don't want to say regret, but if here's a piece of advice or whatever I could think of. I should have, when I was younger, I should have studied more up about computers and science and stuff like that. Like you just said, like cybersecurity and stuff like that. But I guess it just didn't really interest me enough, you know? Like I just like talking about it, but I feel like the actual um the physical like doing of it, like I just never was that into it, you know what I mean? Look up Pegasus, LOL. I'm blown away too sometimes. And that's what's crazy to think about is what the world will be like when we are old and what life will be like for the average human. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like this seems completely fantastical right now. What we're doing right now as we speak, right? To somebody say 100 years ago, right? And from somebody from 1926. If we went back to 1926 and um, if we could go back in time right now and show them what we're doing and be like, hey guys, this is what we have. The technology we have is we have a little device that we just sit in our pockets all day long. It's connected via Bluetooth to the cloud or whatever, that could play music. We could look up the answer to any question. We can physically FaceTime our friend and see our friend and hear them in basically real time. I know, yes, there is a slight delay or whatever, but you could have a conversation with somebody across the world in basically real time. You can watch, you know, thousands and thousands, maybe probably even millions and millions actually of videos of different subjects, educational and otherwise. Basically the entire world of opportunity sits in your pocket at all times. If you could show that type of technology to a guy who is from the year 1926, they would be completely flabbergasted. They would be bamboozled. They would be dumbfounded. They'd be flummoxed, guys. They would be completely um, in awe, in, you know, just indescribable. It would be indespicable. Anyways, imagine what it's going to be like in the year 2126. I'm on a rock that's being pulled by a big fireball on a world where 5 billion people basically all look completely different. I don't get amazed much. That's what Stranger Things is about. The police asked the CIA for help twice, documented, to find a kidnapped person and a plane that would crash somewhere in South Africa. Suppose they found them both. Oh, yeah, with the remote viewing, right? Right? They used remote viewer trackers to they pinpointed the GPS location of them, right? This new life sucks, man. Take me back to the 90s. I freak out about things like my existence. Why am I here? It makes no sense. I shouldn't be here. You're all good, bro. You're all good. You're here for a good reason. Before the flood, they were much more advanced. 1926 backwards is 6291. Oh my God. I think everyone has felt like that at least once, CWAG. W Live, W Hockey, LOL, or Voodoo in 6. I think the experience of trying to explain the experience is God. Like, I believe in psychics, as I have had situations where I've had dreams about family members thinking they were in a situation that they were in at the same time. And they backed it up like a sixth sense. Yes. And I think that there's a very high possibility, and this is just my opinion. I don't have any papers or anything to back this up. This is just my idea. That's my sense. But I think there's a very, very strong probability that there is a sixth sense that we as humans are really disconnected from in the modern time, that probably existed for hundreds of thousands of years within us when we were more animalistic. And I think animals have access to another sense that can't be explained by humans. And the reason why we can't really explain it is because we can't even feel it very much anymore. It's almost like it's latent in us. It's like still dormant inside of us, and we could almost get glimpses. We can almost grasp onto it sometimes in dreams, when we're asleep and we're in REM sleep, and the rest of our body functions are all being sort of taken care of. Like it's almost like, like imagine if you had like a computer or something. Like if you want to think about the human brain and body as a computer, it's like we have a file on our computer still, but um we don't have the hardware for it, kind of. You know what I mean? Like we still have the software. It's still installed on our computer. It's still on our desktop, but when we click to open it, we it needs like some sort of accessory that needs to be plugged into the USB port that we just don't have anymore. Something like that. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, guys? Does that analogy make sense for you? Stranger Things is lame. LMFAO. TikTockey is a glitch in reality. When people have brain damage and wake up and being able to speak a new language they've never heard of with new super abilities, how? Scientists sometimes have a hard time explaining improbable situations or situations like miracles. That's why there's movies about people making a drug that gives superhuman abilities like Lucy and Limitless. Google Tartarian technologies. Maybe they see vibrations. I don't know. Yeah, people have become disconnected to it, which is sad, really. You must watch The Truman Show ASAP. I've seen The Truman Show. Yes, I believe that also that there's a spiritual world around us on Earth that we can't see. You talking about animals reminds me of how Hinduism sees rebirth and reincarnation. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Haha. You talked about metaphysics in an interesting take. You should really look into it in your free time. 30 likes for 15 squats. I would do 30 squat or 15 squats for 30 likes. Sure. Why not, guys? But yeah, I know what you're saying there, pool guy, about the metaphysics or whatever. I have looked into it. I'm just not that rehearsed in the subject matter. Do you know the Rothschilds was the producer of the Truman Show? Damn, I had no idea about that. Oh man, I don't like that now for some reason. That makes it somehow that tarnishes the movie for me. Because I liked the movie. I thought it was a good movie, and I believed that maybe it was the type of movie that's trying to. It was almost um, trying to like hint at something or tell us something. But if it was produced by the Rothschilds, that just makes the conspiracies go even deeper. You know what I mean? Always has to mess it up somehow. Yeah, the squats is easier than the splits. I think you subconsciously talk about metaphysics, though, like when you summarize big ideas in pragmatic philosophical way. Oh, yeah, that's probably possible. Now they're just laughing at us. Yeah, I know. Well, here's another thing I've heard there, guys. The elites, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, the powers that be, the New World Order, whatever the hell you want to call these reptilian lizard people that run the earth, whatever you want to call them, these uh, these people or whatever, even entities you might even want to call them, that are the secret, top of the food chain, top of the pyramid, whatever it is. What I've heard, this is something I've heard from some conspiracy theorists that talk about this type of stuff that I'm about to lay upon you guys, is that um, in order for them to do their deeds, their evil deeds, is they almost need to put it right in our face and sort of announce what they're doing. And so they do it through symbolism and uh, allusions, not illusions, allusions. Like they allude to what's actually going on behind the scenes, but they make it seem like it's make believe and fantasy, so that they can get away with what they're doing in reality, almost like what Lucum is saying, confessing. It's almost a way of confessing. They have to do it. It's part of the process. It's true for sure. Yeah, it's in all the movies first subliminally. Yeah, exactly. So like they'll make movies like here's a good example. People will say, "Hey, did you guys ever see that really weird movie back in like the 70s, I think it was? It was called 2001 A Space Odyssey." Did anybody ever see that movie? It was made by a guy named Stanley Kubrick, and it's about a guy who went up into space, and he's in like a space station, and he has an AI robot in his rocket ship. Keeping in mind, guys, this movie was made, um, like I said, I think it was made in like 1960 something or 70 something. Like basically like almost 50 or 60 years ago at this point. Anyways, this guy had an AI robot in his space station, and the plot of the movie is the space guy, the astronaut man, is going around in the space station, and then the AI turns evil and it kills him. I'm pretty sure that's how the movie goes. And why would he make a movie like that back then? You know, was he a visionary? Perhaps. I don't know. Other movies that are kind of like that that people can think of is the movie I, Robot, where it's about a bunch of robots that come to life or whatever. Like they're it's like the future. It's like a futuristic movie where a bunch of robots come to life and then they turn evil. I'm pretty sure. There's another movie called The Matrix. Everybody knows about the Matrix. In fact, it's used all the time now, like the whole red pill, blue pill thing. Like people, the Matrix is so ingrained in today's culture that even if you've never seen the movie The Matrix, you've heard of the Matrix, escaping the Matrix, and following the Matrix, and the red pill, blue pill societies, and all this type of shit. There was a lot of clues in the Truman Show too that people found. Stanley gave tons of clues. Yeah, that's the greatest director to ever live, that guy. Most of us have seen it. I've seen that movie. You think that's wild? Wait until you hear about the Eyes Wide Shut. Oh my God, I've heard about Eyes Wide Shut. That movie is actually, that one's about like the Epstein Island, basically. There's a utopia and a dystopia. Stanley made Eyes Wide Shut too. Yeah, he made Eyes Wide Shut too, as well as 2001. 2001 came out the year we went to the moon. I wouldn't get caught up on it. He has so many wild films. I like trying to wrap my head around concepts like in the movie Interstellar, instead of other things we can't do anything about. Yeah, I never understood Interstellar. I tried to watch it and I fell asleep during it. I didn't really get what was going on. It was too complicated. Same with there was another one that what's his name? Christopher Nolan made that was about it was about like time, and there was like a war going on, but like you can kind of go back in time and stuff like that. I haven't I forget what it was called. Have you seen Inception? It's about dreams. I loved Inception. I thought that was a great movie, to be honest. It's better not to go down the hole and know too much. Can mess with your head up. Don't go down the rabbit hole. Oh, I've been a little bit down. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been down a little bit. I would say, in terms of the metaphor of the rabbit hole, I've taken a little look. You know what I mean? Like I've gone a little into I've gone down the rabbit hole a little bit. I've never gone deep. I'm not deep down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? But I've definitely taken my flashlight and I've shined a little light down there and I've tried to see what's down there. You know what I mean? I like the ending. Humans worked with AI to save humanity. Of which movie are we talking about? Oh, of Inception. Interstellar. In a black hole, time isn't real. That's real science. It's a great movie. Hawking radiation holds a knife. I wish I didn't know the things I know. I'm so far in that rabbit hole. I like how open minded you are, and you are also very knowledgeable. It's always good to see both sides. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all the comments and the likes, guys, keeping up the likes. I recently watched the new Leo movie, one battle after another. It was pretty good, but a bit strange. You know which one I really liked? Here's a really great movie that I truly really enjoyed was it's called fuck, now I can't remember what it's called. It's the other Leo movie where he like fights a bear and he gets beat up by a bear and then he's on a stretcher for most of the movie. The hell is that one called again? Double tap. Let's do squats. The thing is, if you try to understand Inception, it might drive you crazy. Subconscious and consciousness, dreams and whatnot. No, I understood Inception. That's the thing is, I actually understood like everything that happens in Inception, but I actually couldn't really understand what the hell was going on. And Revenant, that's what it was called. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while because I don't think it's on any of the platforms that I have. Like, I don't think it's on Netflix or I have Netflix and Disney right now. I'm pretty sure, but I think it's on like Paramount or something. I don't think I have that one. It's better to just know you can't change it anyways. Uh, you have to know your Jung shadow though in order to control it and not let it consume you. It's like the mythology of the Manticore. What about the Matrix? I noticed your name, Matrix Surfer 101, is Matrix, right? I dare you to search Frazzle Drip on Rumble. Okay, maybe. I don't think I've ever really been on Rumble that much before, though. To be honest, Summer Page, I might go check it out one day. Um, what about the movie The Matrix, guys? The Matrix is a mind blowing movie too. It's a fucking bender of a mind movie. The Revenant was filmed in the Bow Valley. Yeah, I know that. It was filmed. Yeah, it was filmed in Kananaskis. Fun fact about Interstellar: they never had an image of the black hole, so they used math to guess, and they ended up being correct. It's a real event. What is it called again? I forgot already. Frazzle drip. Imagine if everything you thought you knew was flipped. What if you lost everything? What if you did that 3 times? Is your mentality strong enough? I was referring to the rabbit hole. Um, the Jung Shadow thing. Beautiful valley. Yeah, no, I love Kananaskis. I love Bow Valley. It's honestly one of the most beautiful countries in the world. And I say countries meaning like it's God's country. You know what I mean? Like it's just a place of such, you know, remarkable beauty. Jung was a psychologist. Yeah, Carl Jung, right? Get out my fucking rabbit hole. You need to look into Carl Jung. Yeah, I've heard of him. What about HARP? What was HARP again? That's the thing, the energy weapons thing or whatever. Is that what it's about? You know what also is a good guy to look up into? Yeah, energy weapon, right? Like they people claim that they made the fires happen or whatever. The fire in California or the fire in Hawaii or the fire in whatever. Jung talked about the ego, the id, and the superego. They learned it from Sigmund Freud, who wants antidepressants. But yeah, I thought oh yeah, I was gonna mention one other thing, guys. For those of you who are interested in all that type of weird shit or whatever, you can also look up there's another guy named Carl. His name is Carl Sagan. You could look up this guy. He was a scientist man as well. FYI, don't talk about flat earth or jabs. They nuke you. What are jabs? Jung is real good. Sigmund was a freak. Yeah, I heard that about Sigmund. Is he actually had like some really effed up theories? Like I heard that basically he what I don't know how to explain it, but there's a thing in his philosophy or like his ideas that basically is almost it's almost like anti-woman, like he doesn't like women somehow. Carl Sagan was a comedian. No, he was a scientist, man, wasn't he? Rest in peace, James Vanderbeek. COVID jabs? Oh, the COVID jabs. Yeah, yeah. I beat up a flat earther once. He was freaking nuts. Kept following me around. You know what you should have done? If he kept following you around, you should have just kept running and just ran all the way around the world. And that way you would prove him wrong. Because if he followed you all the way around, he would have realized that the world was round, and then he'd stop. He'd have no reason to beat you up anymore. Never mind, different Carl. Yeah, I saw that today. Sad. He was young. Jabs are a vaccination. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I forgot that people used to call the COVID vaccine the jab. Did you get the jab? I don't. I mean, I don't even think about the jab anymore, guys. That shit is like so in the past. I literally stopped talking about it because I don't care about it anymore. The only thing I think that I can discern from it is that uh, it really proved how um, how much the government and the media and the elite type people could lie to the masses like that when it comes to that sort of thing. But anyways, I don't want to get into that type of shit. I hate talking about that. I think all we could say is, hey, don't forget, never forget, but we don't need to keep dwelling on it. When people follow me, I just walk in circles. I never took it because I wanted to show off my freedom. Good for you, pool guy. Thoughts on pickles? I think pickles are great. They are great as a topping on hamburgers. But here's something. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Pickles do not belong on chicken burgers. I don't think that pickles taste particularly good on chicken burgers. Change my mind. Yeah, I didn't have the jab. Good for you, Lukem. I never look at hell no. Sorry for anyone that did, not being disrespectful. Oh, you never took it either, eh, Jake? The other Sea-Wag was an imposter. Are you being serious? Are there two Sea-Wags? That's crazy. I can eat pickles out of the jar. I can eat pickles out the jar too. My phone died. 3 more likes for squats. Tastes better on beef. Go to Popeyes. Is good. What's a chicken burger? Like ground chicken? Yeah, like like a chicken burger, like a Memphis chicken burger or whatever. Like the types of chicken burgers. It's not even really a burger. It's more like a piece of. It's like a chicken strip in between a bun. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what it is. It's like a little fried chicken strip essentially in between a bun. Popeye's chicken sandwich. Yeah, like a Popeye's chicken sandwich. You know what I mean? I don't like pickles on those types of burgers. I'd rather have pickles on a hamburger. And I could eat them straight out the jar too. Like I could just stick a fork in the jar and eat a pickle. That's how good they are too. I also would like a pickle in a sort of like a salad, like my wife makes good salads that have pickles a lot of times. Pickles and cheese is the goat. But pickles, there's many types of pickles too. Like there's not just one singular type of pickle. Like there's dill pickles, there's garlic dill pickles, there's mini pickles, there's bread and butter pickles, I believe they're called. Those are like the sweet ones. A lot of people are not a big fan of the sweet pickles. I personally think they taste pretty good on a sandwich. Like on a sandwich, like a turkey sandwich or something like that. To be honest, I hate pickles, but chicken sandwiches is the one thing that I feel like they should be. But I grew up on a Chick-fil-A. I don't like sweet pickles. Yeah, most people don't like a sweet pickle. Muscle milk at 7-Eleven has 40 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. Nice. Get it, Summer Page. Get it. But yeah, I like pickles too, guys. I think they're pretty decent. I give them a pass. Yeah, I'd give pickles a pass for sure. I would venture to say that pickles might be one of the most underrated snacks of all time, to be honest, because people don't generally think about them that often when it comes to like a snack. You know what I mean? Like if you said, "Hey, what kind of snacks are you bringing to the cookout or the barbecue or whatever?" People say, "I'll bring chips, I'll bring dip, I'll bring, you know, this, that, and the other thing." But a nice stack of pickles would be pretty good. You know what I mean? Greek salad is really good. I don't mind a Greek salad. Like I said, I've had some pretty good salads that have pickles in them. But to be honest, I'm not even really a salad guy. You know what I mean? Like I don't swing that way. You know what I mean? Like I kind of like like hamburger and chicken and like turkey, like that sort of thing. You know what I mean? You look like Iranian, like Saddam Hussein. Okay. A good appetizers, getting Ortega green chilies. Can you roll that up inside of a piece of salami, put some cream cheese in there, and then put a toothpick in it? Iran is full of many different types of people. Harry Berries says, I like my salad tossed. Thank you for contributing that one. I think I'm gonna pin that one. Anyways, guys, what were we talking about before the pickles? So many peoples. What were we talking about before the pickles? Like the fate of existence or whatever? Do you have plastic surgery? No, never. Why would you ask that? We were talking about how Obama deported much more people in much inhumane ways. Yeah, I mean, my thoughts, Swag. I'm not a Trump supporter or anything like that, but I also am impartial enough to realize that, during the Obama administration, um, many of the same exact policies and, uh, you know, situations were actually implemented by him as well because of your cheeks and eyes. If I had plastic surgery, I would have these eyes? Like that's crazy. I guess I'll take it as a compliment, but no, I just have I don't know, bone structure or whatever. Um yeah, so anyways, I heard about this too. Obama during Obama's reign, you know, and my hair is not a wig. No, I can prove it. Watch. Ugh, ugh, it's real hair. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, during Obama's administration, right? They did the most drone bombings overseas in a bunch of countries. I'm pretty sure like Yemen was one of them, or it might have been the most common one. I'm pretty sure, and literally nobody even talks about it. Like nobody remembers it even. It wasn't even brought up in the media at all during the time. Um, just as many immigrants were deported, and just as much very controversial, at least controversial now, things happened under the Obama administration that kind of got swept under the rug because it was so long ago now. Like compared to today's day and age, right? Because he was the president from like I think '08 to 2016, I believe. And during that time, I think the world was just such a different place. I didn't know. I thought my parents were crazy for 15 years about Obama being evil. Yeah, exactly. And thing is, I actually supported Obama too when I was younger. Mainly because I think I got brainwashed by the media. You know what I mean? Like I was like, "Oh yeah, this is going to be cool. A black president." I thought it was going to be like really cool because I thought, it would be a unification of um cultures, and a really big step forward for um like change in the world because you know the thought that black people in America came from slavery, right? To think that just a few generations later there would be a president, a sitting United States president of color, that was kind of a cool thing, you know um and now when I look back at those days, I think there was a lot of stuff, a lot of atrocities that occurred at the time that just like got swept under the rug. Like I said, I think you could look this up. They did drone bombings like almost every single day while Obama was in president. He was the presidential leader or whatever, right? And you could even go find his old speeches and stuff like that. And he's talking about being hard on immigration, um, just like the current president does. South Africa had a lot of slavery. I bet so. I bet so. I don't know that much about it, but I know it was probably not that great. I fell for that crap too. Squat time? No, it's not squat time yet. We need 2 more likes, guys. We only got 28. We got to get 30. We got to get up to 30, guys. Gotcha. Thanks, Beast Mode. Holy shit, we just got to 32. I wasn't even looking, and then I looked back up. I swear to God, guys, I wasn't even looking at the like counter, and then I saw it got up to 32. I just like, thanks, Grub. Well, what do you guys think? Should I do the 30 squats? I mean, 15 squats we're doing, right? Should I do them? I feel like that's too easy, but okay, let's do them. It'll be easier than the splits challenge or whatever. Are you going to play GTA? No, I don't. I don't actually have a PlayStation anymore, so I don't know how I'm gonna play. I need to get a new system. I don't know where to put the camera so you can see my whole body or whatever. Okay, I'll go right here. Okay, guys, ready? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See, too easy. I kind of have a messed up knee though. I don't know if you guys can hear. It sounds like a freaking um it sounds like crunchy. It sounds like crunches when I do squats. Do 355 pull-ups. Okay, when we get to 355 legs. Fun fact, in the south of USA, blacks owned a large amount of the slaves. In places like South Carolina and Louisiana, they made up like half the slave owners. He's tired, LOL. I am tired, yeah. Slavery wasn't about race in the USA. It was about property. Blacks owned slaves here. A bunch. Hi. CY, guess true. Bro, I like your shirt. Can you please share a link? Um, I don't know if I could share a link. I don't know how to do that. You could just look it up. It's a Team Canada jersey. You have to go to this Bauer. Bauer. Go to Bauer. .com or whatever .ca. Summer making hockey extra healthy. Zara said she will get you new shoes. Really? My shoes. I need new shoes. Sad day for Canada, but glad you have the positivity going still. Stay safe, brother. Oh yeah, you probably heard about the tragedy that happened in northern BC now, eh? Yeah, Bauer, Bauer. Thank you, bro. No problem, bro. I am Qian P. Well, nice to meet you, Qian. How, am I saying that right? Is it Qian or Qian? Yeah, sad stuff. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I think 10 people were involved in the tragedy that happened. I'm drunk now. I feel bad for what I said. Wait, what did you say again? I forget. We told her for Valentine's Day, Faye, you would give her a balloon and a hug. Drunk on power. What happened? Did an America die? Did any Americans die that aren't from the West Coast or Illinois? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. From the West Coast or Illinois or Minnesota? I have no idea. This is a completely separate situation. I don't know what you're talking about, Illinois or West Coast. Orange dude is trying to steal our bridge. No chance. Yeah, I don't know about the I don't know much about the Gordie Howe Bridge or whatever it's called. But now that we go to the serious stuff off the way, here is your obligatory question. Have you ever seen the guys with the rings? The return of the guy in charge who sings to the elves? I think I've seen that one. That one's about those. I think there's a group of like 10 guys or something like that. 10 it's like it's kind of like a gathering or a we'll call it like a membership maybe, like they kind of form a little club where they all agree upon sort of like an agreement to like go across on a journey, and they give this one guy the ring that he's supposed to carry it. I can't remember what it's called. Does anybody know the movie I'm talking about? He has to carry this one ring to like a mountain and throw it in there or whatever. Stop by and say hi later. Okay, bye, Alberto. Fellowship, maybe fellowship. No, it wasn't a. Was it a fellowship? I think it was called the Group of Guys. Yeah. Hockey. Do you like to plant gardens? I like to grow bell peppers from seed. I do. I actually I like it so much that even when me and Zara lived in an apartment, we got like a little outdoor greenhouse thing. Like it was like a little shelf type of thing where you can grow seedlings in there. And we had an entire little greenhouse, like a mini greenhouse on our balcony when we lived in an apartment. Lord of the Rings, I Don't Like You Right Now. That's the biggest movie ever. I've never heard of it. I'm talking about a completely different movie. It's about this little guy with hairy feet, and that one big eye was really mad at the little hairy foot guy with the ring and his pointed hat tall friend who did magics. Yeah, 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 exactly. He had a friend with a tall pointy hat and a long beard, and yeah, he was a really strong, magic guy. Oh, well, you completely described Lord of the Never heard of that. Never heard of that one. Bro, have you ever thought about expanding or changing your content into travel and not just hockey? You've got a great personality, and honestly, I believe you'd be successful. That's a great question, Drift Zara. I actually, I kind of have, yeah. I mean, the videos that I made when we went to Peru were some of the best videos that, like most views or whatever, like the most viewed videos that I made. And
Um, it is a lot of fun to do travel and adventure style videos because people people enjoy it and I enjoy it too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I actually enjoy getting to do the adventure part of it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I think I'm going to eventually once my channel grows up enough. I think it was called The Guys with the Rings, Part 1, 2, and Final. Yeah. Jerry Garcia. Seriously? It was Jerry Garcia in the movie. Lord of the Rings. Aren't you like 40? You should know about the Lord of the Rings. I think it's the wonderful when you can sprout a seed, you can plant that seed, nurture a seed, and give it sun, water, and grow up to be a vegetable or a fruit, and you can eat it. I know, that's great too. Never heard of that movie, but a good idea for a movie would be a bunch of hairy feet little guys with a group of other guys that help them and stuff. Yeah, and then maybe they could make a sequel like it's about like two big buildings or something like that, right? And the pointy, tall, hairy beard man, he falls down a little canyon or something like that. That would be a really great idea for a sequel. He falls into the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Some lady at YouTube invited me to a free video class she was holding, but it was mainly for streaming, so I declined. Oh yeah, Zara has been going to a bunch of these little seminars and stuff like that. You know, I've planted my seed 4 times. I've got 4 boys. Nice. I think we're talking about actual seeds though, like cucumbers. You know what I mean? Like in the biological sense or whatever. No, um, not biological. What is the word I'm thinking of? Herbology. No. Yeah. Come back to me on that one. What were the huge old sharks called? Megalodons. And maybe this big fire monster thing is like, hey, I'm gonna get you and your friends. And the tall hat magic guy is like, hey, you can't go by me. And then they fall into a really big pit. Yeah, exactly. Like he could scream to him, hey, you're not allowed to come across, or something like that, right? You're not allowed to come across, he says. The big fire monster man. Lord of the Rings was much bigger than Harry Potter at the same time they came out. Even better. Yeah, exactly. Even better. In the USA. Yeah, what is the Lord of the Rings? Never heard of it. I've never heard of Hairless Potter or whatever the other guy's name is or whatever. Or you could also post some funny little videos with your girlfriend, like try not to laugh challenge. I think people would really enjoy that. Oh yeah, yeah. We've done a few like of those sorts of contents before. It's the greatest story ever. Can you rate Zara driving skills from 1 to 10? Um, I'd give her a 7. I'm autistic and can't understand sarcasm. You're fucking with me. Um, I'm not too sure about that, Seawag. You're gonna have to explain more. Sup, Drake? The best story ever would be a bunch of movies about a little hairy foot guys trying to put on a ring in a mountain and burn it up before a big scary eye sees them. Yeah, exactly. A big scary eye, like a big fire burning eye up in the sky in a big tower of some kind. Bro, this is not your mirror. What is not my mirror? Gullible is not even a real word and not in the dictionary. Are you serious? I'm going to look this up. You know what Harry Potter is and the Lord of the Rings? I what is that? That's are those like those are like people? Are those places? Are they things? Are they nouns? Hairless Pewter is about a dog, right? Okay, 40 likes and 40 jumping jacks. Okay. Don't look it up. That's the point. No, because he's claiming that it's not a real word. I'm going to look this up. Like, I don't believe him. Why would it not be a real word? It's in the dictionary. I'm definitely going to be looking this up. I'm going to go grab my Oxford English dictionary, my Merriam-Webster, and I'm going to cross examine both of my dictionaries, and I'm going to see which one's real. Harry Potty was an adult movie. Irony, lol. It's obviously a word. Don't be gullible. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It is obviously a word. That's why I'm going to look it up to prove that he's wrong. Because Summer Page is saying it's not a real word, which I don't believe him. Why would it not be real? It's obviously a real word. That's why I'm going to look it up. It's a real word. My dad is a professor. A professor of what? Linguistics or thugonomics? Should we defect to Russia? That depends, Jim Bob. What are your intentions? Let's go do karate in the basement. I will. Yeah, it's funny because I actually am in the basement, guys. And I got my Muay Thai gloves right here. I just wish I actually had a punching bag, to be honest. Just kidding, guys. So Putin is kind of based. What's the definition of gullible? I don't know. I haven't looked it up yet. I have to go find my dictionary. George St. Hockey. Basements are for rich people. Hockey Balboa. That's a good one, actually. The first two stories of the house weren't good enough. Basements are for northerners, probably. I mean, it's not actually a basement, really. I'm on the ground floor. I just call it the basement because most of our house is like on the second floor, if that makes any sense. In the south, we just have swamp mud when we step outside. I know. I went to Phoenix, Arizona once, and I realized that almost none of the houses have basements because I think they're built on like sand or whatever, like they're in the desert. Homes on Homes changed how I saw houses in Canada forever. Oh yeah, I used to watch that show. That's with the guy named Mike Holmes. So many basements. I'm from the south. Phoenix. Yeah, I went to Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix isn't the south. No, I know. Well, it's south of where I'm at. But technically everything is south. I live in the Great White North, Canada, eh? So even like the most northern states are south of me. Except for Alaska, of course. Alaska is somehow more north than us. But obviously we're talking continental United States here. You know, so Hawaii and Alaska, we're going to exclude you guys from my geological, or is it no, it's not geological, it's geometry? No. What's the word I'm thinking of? Oh, geographical. Geographical. Isn't that crazy, guys, that there's like geology, which is the study of rocks, and then geography is the study of like maps or whatever, right? The South is awesome. The mountains can handle basements in the South, but most places can't. It's not the right type of soil. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying about the places in Phoenix. It seems like they didn't have basements, probably because the ground is like made of sand or whatever. They would probably like fall over. Bigger rocks. Yeah, I most of my life I've lived in like really rocky areas. Like Calgary, where I grew up, is in the foothills, very close to the mountains, the Rocky Mountains. So most houses have like deep basements. And then here on the island in Nanaimo, it is very rocky. Like you can see like rock formations and mountains all over the place. Study a map. I usually just look at it and know. Canadian Rockies. 6 more likes to jumping jacks. Double tap the screen. Yeah, guys, go crazy with the tappage. And I'll do karate in the basement. A little known fact about hockey is that he's from Mordor originally. Yes, that's true. Originally. Well, yeah, my grandfather grew up there, actually. Where are you? Me? I'm in the basement right now. Wasn't he a big eye? Yeah, he was a big eye, yeah. You know Lord of the Rings, you Jew? Who's a Jew? What does that even mean? Boom. 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 I really wish I had a punching bag. It means you worship Baal, Moloch, and Astara. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on this one, guys. Greatest Canadian hockey player that isn't Wayne Gretzky. I think somebody asked me that yesterday. Didn't I say Lemieux? It's either Mario Lemieux, Sidney Crosby, or Bobby Orr. Right? It's got to be, right? Yzerman's not in the discussion. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. He could be. But I don't know. Not really, guys. Like, Yzerman was good, but he wasn't like... I just don't feel him being really like that true, like, generational, like, better than the rest for such a long period of time type of player. You know what I mean? Like, he was really good. He might have been considered the best in a year or two that he played, maybe. Especially earlier on in his career. You know, I think he had some really big seasons. And then he was just very solid for, like, most of his career. But he never really went on a dominant stretch the way that Gretzky and Lemieux did. You know what I mean? Same with Crosby even, you know? Like, I guess Crosby would be closer to the Yzerman path than the rest of them. But I don't know. By the way, chat, I was only joking when I said that hockey was a retired adult film actor transitioning his life to a normal one without triple X. Did you say that? I don't remember when you said that. Lucky, does he know Lisa Ann Summer? I don't remember it. No? Who is that? No one cares. Do you remember Al McInnes? Vaguely, he played for the Calgary Flames. But it was before I was born, so I don't really remember him. You know, I really want to answer that question. However, my lawyer advised me to invoke my 5th and 9th Amendment rights under the U.S. Constitution. Good for you. I care about Lisa Ann, Bacon. Yzerman won a lot of cups with Detroit, though. Lisa Ann is a saint. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Yzerman was a great, for sure. A Hall of Famer, for sure. one of the all-time greats for sure, but is he in the same discussion as a guy like Mario Lemieux or uh, Bobby Orr? I don't know. I don't think so, man. Because the difference is, it's like, if you think about who was like actually just heads and shoulders dominant above everybody else during their playing time, those are the types of players that you look to. There's Gretzky, obviously. Gretzky's like in a class of his own. And him and Mario kind of overlapped a little bit. They played around the same era. And by the end of Gretzky's career, Mario was the only guy that could outperform Gretzky. And when Mario was at his peak, he was heads and shoulders above everybody else. And consistently, like season after season, he was the best in the league by far. And the same could be said about Bobby Orr. Now, Bobby Orr had a very short career. I believe he only played 10 seasons or something like that. And, you know, during his 10 seasons, though, he was the best. He was like the best player in the league. McDavid is getting close, though, as well. But he has none of the cups to back it up. McDavid has been getting close over the last few years because McDavid always outperforms everybody by a pretty high level. But I'm telling you, Mario Lemieux was so dominant during his time, guys. Like, I think there's a crazy stat when it comes to the NHL, and the stat is something that like this. It goes from the year 1980 until the year 2000 and I want to say 2005, I believe. From the year 1980 until the year 2005. So that's 25 straight years. Only 3 players won the Art Ross Trophy, which is for most points in the league. 3 different players won that award, and it was Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, and Jaromir Jagr. Jagger's the other guy that is, he's probably one of the most underrated players of all time. And he played with Mario Lemieux, so I mean that's what kind of maybe diminishes Lemieux's career a little bit. Absolutely. Messi or Ronaldo? I'll say Messi. I know Wayne Gretzky only because of that Always Sunny in Philadelphia scene where they get mad at someone for not knowing Wayne Gretzky. I've never seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I was in cadets with Bobby Orr, just not the hockey player, LOL. Actually, no, I've seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I started watching the series, and then like I started from the beginning. Like I went back to season 1 and I started watching that one. And I watched like a few episodes or whatever, and then I just didn't finish it. Mario, probably the greatest if he didn't get sick. Yeah. Mario got cancer, I think, later in his life, and he missed a bunch of seasons, and he probably could have been a lot closer, at least, to passing Gretzky. Messi. Ronaldo cares about how he looks too much. It's kind of gay. LOL. My credit score is 225. Good for you, D1. Always Sunny is my favorite comedy show after South Park. Once you know the characters, the show gets much better. No, I know. I've seen a bunch of clips of the show. That's actually what got me into that show, is because I kept seeing a bunch of clips on it on my shorts feed. And I was like, these clips are kind of funny. What's this show all about? So I started from season 1, like episode 1, season 1. And I'll be completely honest with you guys. I'll tell you what actually happened. I started watching the show and from the season 1, episode 1. And it was funny. I liked it. But then my wife was like, oh, you can't watch this. It's too vulgar or something. She was like, well, she didn't say you can't. She was just like, turn this off. I don't want to watch this. And I was just like, okay, whatever. I'll watch something else. I don't want to say she told me not to, because, I could do whatever I want, guys. But It was also because our nephew was around too, and I feel like maybe I shouldn't watch that type of stuff in front of him because he might pick up bad language or something like that. You know what I mean? Um, Once you know that, oh yeah, I installate Jerome McGinley's house in Lake Country, BC, about 20 years ago. Nice. Yeah, yeah. I think he moved over to Okanagan Valley, I believe, right? Anyone want anything from the gas station? Grab a Red Bull for Bridger. Just for men, LOL. Buy me a lottery ticket, Josh. Best Always Sunny skit is Ongo Gablogian. LOL Clint. It's Always Sunny is like a show showcasing the different types of sociopaths. I got you, Drift. LOL. Thank you so much. You can't watch it. You're not old enough. Exactly. Yeah. You got it. Maybe one day. Do they have Jehovah Witnesses in Canada? I don't know about Jehovah. Is Canada playing today, by the way? I mean 12th, since it's here in Europe, it's already today. Yes, they are. Kid Stardust. What country do you live in Europe? United Kingdom or one of the Scandinavian countries or whatever? 1K subs. Woo! Yeah, hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Summer Page, yes, they have it. LOL. Romania. Okay, Romania. That's awesome. I don't know what time it is in your time zone or whatever, but I could tell you this much. Canada plays Czechia at 7:40 a.m. on the West Coast where I live. Now you can get super chats. You have 1K subscribers. No, now I need more watch hours, guys. So to get super chats, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 3,000 watch hours. So now I'm stacking up the watch hours. It's 3:30 p.m. at the ice wall. Wow, great match. Thanks. It's 2 hours ahead in Romania. Okay. Well, either way, you guys can figure it out on your own. Like, just Google it or something. But I know the game in my time zone, which I live in the Pacific time zone. If you're asking me which Pacific time zone, it's because you've confused the word Pacific with specific. And the specific time zone in which I live in is the Pacific time zone. And the game for me starts at 7:40 a.m., like in the morning tomorrow. Because right now it's only February 11th. Hockey gonna be famous one day. And think of his old bro, Philly Mac. Philly McCracken. Canada always wanted to tell European that saying, I want to toss a salad is slang for something cool. You should, yeah. Which isn't bad, then 1K people only need to watch you for 3 hours. Yeah, exactly. I hope Czechia wins. I'll root for the European, sorry. Good luck against Canada, bro. I have a feeling it's going to be a bloodbath tomorrow. Like, I'm going to guess it's going to be 6-1, maybe 7. I think Canada will score at least 6 or 7 goals. That's my guesstimation. That's my estimate. Opinion on Uncrustables. Never tried them. Never. I don't even know what those are, to be honest. It's like, what is that? Like some sort of weird sandwich or something? Like it's almost like Lunchables or something, I'm guessing. When you cut your sandwich in half, do you cut it diagonally or straight across? Usually I go for the diagonal. Not gonna lie. It's crazy the amount of screen time you need to get super chats. YouTube should bring it down, definitely. Yeah, I guess so, but if you have a lot of views, like it goes by pretty fast. So what that means is if you make compelling content, like you can get monetized really fast, but you got to make compelling content. And like I'm just being honest with myself. I know that I can do better. Like I'm not trying to be humble or whatever. I'm just being straight up and honest with myself. I know that I could make better videos. It's just hard. It's hard. It's honestly hard to make good videos, guys, because it takes a lot of time and effort. I know it doesn't seem like it, you know what I mean? But it actually does, to be able to think of an idea, then write a script for it. Like, what are you going to say in the video? To shoot the footage itself, like to film the actual events of the video, to then edit the video to make it visually appealing and all that sort of thing. All of that takes time and effort, and it's hard. It's easy to put out a lot of content. Wait, one sec, guys. I think Zora's calling me. I think she's saying I'm allowed to come back upstairs.
You're allowed to come upstairs now, finally.
But yeah, I think she said I'm allowed to come upstairs.
Enter from the dungeon. Enter from the dungeon.
That's what I call the garage room. Look, guys,
Welcome back to the house.
it's little Miss Zara.
Little? Little? Little?
I mean big Zara.
Sit down. Sit down, let me make us a cup of tea.
Who, me?
Yeah, let me make us a cup of tea.
You want me to make us tea?
So I said, let me make us a cup of tea.
Oh,
Sit
okay, sure,
down.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I said,
I'm down for that, yeah.
Hockey's back and he's allowed tea back in the house. I only let, you know the rules, 8 to 4, you know the reasons.
Yeah.
So he's caged. I don't usually crate.
No, I'm a free range animal.
He's free range. Yeah, he's free range. And then at around 9 p.m. he's allowed to walk in the house. But we only feed him. We stop feeding him at night because he gets.
I'll turn into a gremlin, yeah.
Turns into a gremlin.
That was actually the
I did
plot.
let him outside. So what I do is I let him outside around my lunch break. Just so he can do what he needs to do outside. And then he goes back inside for the rest of the day though, until it's my weekends. Then I take him out to a park to get some energy out.
Okay, wait, where's this tea, sweetheart?
Okay, sorry. I'm making it too long.
Okay. Okay, I'm missing all my comments
How
now.
was your day? It's okay, we're doing it together, stream. How was your day?
My day was great, actually. Yeah.
Good.
It was actually really good.
See?
I was busy, I was working all day. But my machine broke down, so I have to fix it.
You can fix it? Oh yeah, you can find the chain.
No, I have to fix it tomorrow morning now. Aren't you the man of this house? I am, yes. Why do you call it the dungeon and not the man cave? You know what I heard?
Why do you call it the man cave?
Because I heard today, I was trying to say this earlier. I heard on a podcast that some people find it offensive.
To say man cave?
Yeah.
Do you care?
No, I don't care, but I'm just saying some people find it offensive, and not for the reason you might think. I'll tell you guys.
My husband, yeah.
The reason I heard, at least what I heard about this
Reason?
this man cave thing was because they said they find it a little bit demeaning towards men because why would they need their own cave of a house?
For women, it's always like a craft room, sewing room. And for men, it's always a man cave.
Yeah, I know. But either way, I'm just saying, according to this person in the podcast, they said that it's kind of rude to men because the implication is that the rest of the house is the woman's house and they are in charge of designing and decorating and, putting together everything in the rest of the house. And the men are regulated to having their own cave where they could put all their shit, like their decorations and stuff. And they're not allowed to touch anything else in the house.
Okay.
And so the guy in the podcast, which I don't even agree with, I think the reason why this guy is unmarried,
Hear me out. People just need I think why some of the reason that marriages fall apart is because people need space from each other. People need space.
Yeah.
People become ungrateful for their spouse. People need a space that they can retreat to and just be alone. And I think some people never get that. It's okay to have a space that you go to alone. It's okay to have alone time. It's good for you to have alone time. It's good for everyone to have alone time.
Yeah,
Right?
true. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree too. I'm just saying that this is what this guy said in the theory. Yeah. Yeah. See, Lucum said, "Nah, I don't get all that. It's just a place where you can,
I'm an 8 life path.
where you can do something without restrictions, like football stuff and other things." Yeah, exactly. If I had a man cave that I actually decked out, that's where I would put my big screen TV to watch my hockey games. I could hang my jerseys on the walls and stuff.
That'd be so cute.
I could put my
Calgary Flames lights up and shit like that. Like that's what I could do if I actually cared about a man cave like that.
And I think traditionally women have just been more homebodies.
Mm-hmm.
So the house just gets whoever is home the most, the house becomes kind of their space.
Mm-hmm.
Like she designs the bedroom, she reorganizes everything.
Mm-hmm.
So then you get one space that's for you. Like I'm okay. Like I have compassion. Like I think a lot of people in these dialogues, they don't have compassion.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, whatever. Why do you, they like? They're not even like aiming for happiness. They're aiming for this fairness or equity. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm aiming for everything.
Exactly. That's why.
Comfortability.
That's why I kind of disagreed with the guy.
Elias is a gold digger. Elias is a gold digger or somebody.
There you go. Yeah. C-Wag said women design stuff. Men don't care. Exactly. Like what kind of a normal man is going to walk into the house and be like, I don't like the arrangement of the furniture. Like, what are you going to like? I don't like the flowers and the paintings you picked out.
That's a little bit disrespectful to men.
Why?
Because Gordon Ramsay was literally a hotel designer and restaurant designer. Many men are feng shui specialists. All the feng shui specialists I follow.
Okay, those are specialists. We're talking about on average. Do most men care about the drapes and the curtains and the the tablecloths and shit?
Maybe they do. Like if I made the house ugly, you would have a problem with it.
I guess, but
ugly. Like,
if it was
like weird stripes for the curtains.
If it was genuinely ugly, if you actually walked in the room and said, "What the hell is going on?" Obviously, a self-respecting normal man would be able to recognize that. But I think most women are inherently good at being the homebody, like you said, and knowing what looks good and what doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Like, so the house looks fine. Is all I'm trying to say.
Hey, welcome, grown.
It's cool, but we don't really care.
Care about money, not quality food.
Men are about functionality. Women are about aesthetics. Are they fighting? Botox. Men just put stuff in place and call it a room. Well, I do anyways. What's the problem with a man cave? There's no problem with it. I'm just saying that's a narrative that I heard today.
We never use our coffee. We never use our coffee machine.
We should start using it.
Yeah, we should.
Do you want to? Should I preset it for tomorrow to make us coffee at 7 a.m.?
Will we wake up and drink it? We don't have time to.
Nah, we probably won't. I was talking about that yesterday on my stream, actually.
I said 10K. What?
Why is my face swollen? My face is not swollen. It's, you know what it is, guys? It's because I use moisturizer. Every time I use the CeraVe, people think that my face is swollen.
That's abuse against men. If you're not hauling in the same money as your man, don't speak on men. Whatever, bro. See what I'm talking about? Nobody wants happiness in the chat. Oh, people just want equality and this equity.
When I lived alone, I had lawn chairs for couches and a mattress on the floor.
You won't be happy, though.
Stop lying, cornball. I ain't lying, bro. I use CeraVe moisturizer. Every time I do, people think that I'm swole. Men care about the money she spends than what she buys for decorations or furniture. They really don't care about decorating.
Maybe it's Maybelline. No, it's just CeraVe. Yeah, exactly. W Hockey Skincare. So CeraVe's the best.
Have a good night, hockey man. Uncle Barry's off to bed. Good night. No, it's because your nose is big. My nose?
Stop being a fucking hater. His face is amazing and looks beautiful. Okay?
Why doesn't Alaska have an
Your
NHL
mom's
team?
nose is big.
Don't listen to them. They're just pure jealousy. Thanks, Luke.
You're always streaming. Does it get exhausting having people watching you?
Do you ever wear eyeliner like an emo?
Well,
no,
okay.
Never. Not once.
Does
I've
it get
never.
exhausting having people watch me? I don't feel like it's. I feel like because
Hey,
I'm
Dylan.
alone most of the time when I'm streaming, I don't feel the people watching me. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I love my own company, and I'm actually just a loner like that. So I thrive in being alone.
Yeah.
And now I can be alone productively. I can be alone productively. Like, wow, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, bro. You know how draining it is for me to go socialize and do shit? Like, you guys always think I'm an extrovert. I'm such a fucking introvert and shy person you wouldn't even believe if you saw me in real life. That's why so many people on social media are introverted. Because think about it, especially takeaway streaming. What is creating content? So you're alone in your house just talking to a camera and then posting it. Like, those are people that genuinely like to be alone. The editing process, the creation process, it's a lonely ass process.
Mm-hmm.
You have to like your own company. You have to like being alone. Yeah. Anyway. So I like it. I do videos every day. Yeah. That's why I think I can do it consistently because I do like to be alone. Yeah. You know, you know it's the truth about me. I actually genuinely do.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm a better person when I have alone time.
Yeah.
Hockey shouldn't leave you alone all the time. He doesn't. I'll drop a super chat for him. Okay? Hi, Matt. Welcome.
Yeah, for me. Do it for me, guys. How do you live with that, bro? I feel bad. Oh, never mind. I'm going to read that.
Don't feel bad for him. He's doing just fine, honey.
That's
He's got plenty to eat at home.
Mayor, Toronto mayor, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I lost focus. Yeah, all it comes down to, guys, at the end of the day, all you have to do is
Ignore the comments, but it wasn't easy.
you have to just talk,
I'm confident.
you know,
I'm confident and
slowly,
I don't with things.
calmly, you know.
So,
People enjoy matching and mirroring.
true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I don't take in the compliments, so I also don't take in the insults. You know
Did you list something on Marketplace?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Why? Somebody messaged me?
Somebody messaged me.
Oh, sweet. What did he say?
I don't know, because
Okay.
I'm on live.
Oh, no worries.
I just saw a notification pop up, but
Just the set in that room.
it just said,
So we can put the desk in there.
oh, nice, yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't take the glaze, so I can't take the insults too.
Mhm.
People are like, "Oh, you're beautiful, your eyes." Like I'm happy to receive positivity, but I don't take in the glaze. Like I don't end the stream and be like, "Damn, I'm so hot." Like it doesn't happen to me. It actually doesn't happen to me. I swear on God. I have my own. I know my flaws. I know my good. I know my bad. And
Most people don't.
so I don't take the negative either.
Most people don't ever glaze on me. People are always just telling me that my nose is big and that
You're not a woman.
my I don't know stuff. People just usually
I can't do my story.
people usually just make fun of me.
Don't listen to them.
No, I don't. I actually laugh along to it.
Don't listen to them. They're just jealous of you because you have a hot wife.
That's so true. Yeah. That's actually what
And they're
Lukem
just
said.
jealous of you because you're not lonely too. Let alone hot wife. Half these people can't even talk to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Let alone a younger woman.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody who's actually fun and stuff like that.
Yeah, no. People are with somebody lame that they think.
Buddy with the Canada jersey is a beauty. The Chihuahua. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
This is such a beauty jersey, though. People love it, actually.
I
Like,
love
I
it.
swear to God, when I wear this, at least like 5 to 10
Very
comments a stream are just straight up about the jersey, saying the jersey is fire. I love that jersey. I've had multiple people say, "Where can I get one of those?" Like they want to know where to get it and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me actually go reply to the market people. Hold on, guys. Let me grab my laptop.
They really jealous because they know you have a good, loving woman and she's married to you.
Your life's good.
Yeah, exactly.
People just hate when somebody else's life is good. It's so pathetic.
You have beautiful eyes? Really? Nobody ever tells me about that about my eyes. Usually people call me a Neanderthal, you know.
We're not a Neanderthal.
They call me a caveman. No, I like it though. I like
Ones
it.
taking tough negativity are usually a lot of lotion because they ain't getting no positive energy.
A lot of lotion?
Period.
What does that mean?
I get what you meant, bro.
Yeah, it's people that are unhappy with their own lives. Well, nice thing about it though, guys, is I like to spread positivity, so hopefully I can make some people happy with their lives. I don't listen, yeah. That's all.
Well, you know, whatever I learned from your mom, Sierra. So I've learned that all from your mom.
Did she really run over your toes with Jeezy's car?
No.
No. What? Who said that? Did you make up a story?
No, I never did. They're just gaslighting you.
Oh, okay.
Last 30 days, you have to use lotion on your skin. Will it dry and not crack?
No, I honestly, you weren't here earlier though, Zara. Somebody said to rate your driving skills out of 10.
What'd you do?
I gave you a 7.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's pretty good, right?
That's really good.
Yeah, like she's actually a good driver, guys. She actually is, straight up. Like
Oh, sorry, Sierra. I didn't
a person I would give a 10 out of 10 at would be like a true, like a stunt driver or something, like a pro's pro.
So you think I'm a 7 out of 10 driver?
Yes. So a pro's pro is like a true, honestly, like a stunt driver or like a race car driver.
teacher.
Somebody who's like truly like the top of their game. That's 10 out of 10, right? 9 out of 10 is like say like an old man that's been driving for 50 years.
You're probably a 9 out of 10 too. 'cause you
Probably.
drove trailers.
I drove a lot.
A lot
Maybe
of big vehicles.
maybe an 8 even,
buses,
8.5.
vans, yeah.
I could be a little careless sometimes, I'll be honest. But like I'm saying a 9 out of 10 is like, yeah, like an old man that's still sharp, that's been driving for 50 years, has never been in an accident, you know, never gets speeding tickets, never runs red lights and all that type of
Can you
shit.
tell me the dimensions? I can't tell because I drove it.
Anyways,
Hi, they are not connected to the bed. And
that
it
would
is
be
a full-size bed.
a 9. An 8 out of 10 would be like.
Can you get the tape measure for me?
Yeah, it's in the
Can
basement.
you measure the bed frame in that room?
Right now?
Yeah.
Like right this instant.
Come on, show the stream.
Okay.
Is a bed frame with slats? What does that mean, Lily? Is it slats?
I don't know. I don't know what it looks like under there.
What is slats? Wood? The mattress is included.
No, I don't know what is.
Hi there. They are not connected to the bed. And it is a full-size bed. But I'll get the measurement for you in a minute.
The bed frame is not slats, it's box springs. It's on a box spring, but under the box spring is slats.
It is on slats, but we have a nearly brand new box spring on top of that. That is included. What else is she asking me? Is the bed frame and the mattress is included? The mattress is not included. Did I say that? The mattress is not included, but everything else is. No worries. I'm getting the measurement for you of the box
You should
frame.
just put a picture of the measurement in the thing, so that nobody asks you again.
Okay.
Like, come take a picture of this.
Okay. Okay. Let's look at a measurement. We're selling a room. Okay. My balloon! Okay, hold on.
It's 56.5 inch.
See right there? Okay. Can we do long way?
I think most beds are always the same length.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, it's like,
Yes. Okay. You want to hold it? Or it's just gonna, yeah.
let's put it against the wall.
78?
80.
I don't need to take a picture of this. Or should I take a picture?
No, because beds are always the same length.
80?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's all like.
80 inches in length.
Oh, what's its girth?
I don't know the girth. And 56 and a half in width.
Hey, where's my phone charger?
Oh, I mean, I was using it to get this one to not die, but you can use it now.
Yeah, my phone's about to die,
It's about to die. What's your guys actually at?
Mine's at
It's
18.
at 6. Okay, then keep it because I'm not streaming on this. I'm just trying to sell this set. She said, okay.
Uh-oh, I got 40 likes. I gotta do 40 jumping jacks
Do
now.
it. Why are you using your stand?
Oh, because it's too tall.
So if you do this. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I can do it. Can you loosen it?
Yeah, come here.
80 inches because of the headboard, correct? Yes.
Like, you want to do this, right?
Oh, never mind. It doesn't go that low. You have to do standing.
Yeah, I know. This is like the old big stand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost our other phone side.
I think it got stolen.
Oh, we got.
I'm not even gonna lie. I think somebody stole it.
The only thing that got stolen from us was that.
Yeah, because you know where it was?
Where?
It was in
It was
my.
in that side
It was my side pocket of the
It was on the
backpack.
bus.
Yeah, and they made us switch buses. Remember? We got on the bus, and then they were like, "Oh, no, don't get off this bus. Get on the other bus." I think like they quickly nabbed it, and then they knew because we switched buses, like we wouldn't notice. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What kind of tea do you want? So I have decaf vanilla chai.
Honestly, I'm not that big of a tea guy. You know what I mean? But I'll have decaf vanilla chai though. Okay. You look like you would make a wonderful pizza. I bet you I would actually. I think I would make a wonderful pizza.
Oh, like you'd make, yeah.
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
You would. Do you want to make pizza together?
Yeah. I do.
You seem
Oh,
pretty
I'm
normal.
sorry.
I've only been checking out live streams for about 8 months, and most of these streamers have mental problems.
No, we're normal. We're just
No,
normal.
we're actually just normal people.
We have
Yeah.
a property maintenance company. I'm a preschool teacher. We're married.
Yeah.
Like, how much more fucking normal does it get?
Yeah.
We do traditional gender roles, final boss. We ran a marathon together. Like, what else do you want?
Yeah. Exactly.
What else do you want?
Twitch is much worse. Oh my god, I've never seen Twitch. Is putting pineapple on pizza a crime?
The move is real now. I know.
No, it's not a
I'm
crime.
selling my beautifully designed room.
The only normal people I find on the live stream are the ones that play video games.
I designed this. This was originally supposed to be designed.
We could play video games.
Found out everything she wanted to come down, so I designed it as a room that she could stay.
Honestly, I used to play a lot more video games. I used to play. You guys are gonna laugh at this. I used to play NHL. That was my favorite video game. Like EA Sports, NHL. I had all the different copies. Like I had NHL 12, NHL 13, NHL 14, 15, 16. Like they make a new one every single year, and I would just get the new one.
That's my birthday balloon. Now when you
I played
say
Call of
design,
Duty.
All I saw is white walls and a bed frame.
I played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
And the cute basket.
I live by all the LA Kings players. Wow. Where do you live in LA, I guess? Hollywood or whatever? EA Sports to the game. Isn't it in the game?
Everyone left.
I've been
Mom
thinking
and
about
others
what
is
I
still
should
not
do
anymore, and
live
mine
streams with. The
is
only thing I can decide doing is video games. You play Rust on PC? I've never heard of Rust. Manhattan Beach. Oh, Manhattan Beach. That's where they live in LA? I can't wait for the new GTA. Yeah, that game looks pretty crazy. Like, not gonna lie, if I was still playing video games, that game honestly looks scary in terms of how addicting it looks. Like, it actually looks scary. It looks like the type of game that you could immerse yourself in for literally entire days and not get sick of it or not get like bored. Nobody likes LA. I'm just happy you can read if you're from LA.
Why? Why would they're educated out there, bro?
I don't know. He doesn't.
States, people are educated.
Seawag doesn't like liberals. He hates them. He has hate in his heart.
Liberals are usually more educated than conservatives.
He has no, but Seawag is hateful though. You have to understand his
And I'm
point
not
of view.
even liberal, so.
I know, but you're not representing his point of view. He has hate in his heart. You got to see things from his shoes.
I'm a preschool teacher.
I've been playing Gran Turismo with Ferrari Italia steering wheel. Oh, I used to have Gran Turismo on my PlayStation. That was another game I loved.
What's wrong with this fridge?
Gran Turismo. I actually got a Ferrari in that game. I got the what did I have? I had two Ferraris. I can't remember which ones I had, but the best car I got when I played Gran Turismo was the Bugatti. I got a Bugatti Veyron.
At least when you visit Calgary, everyone will be there. Exactly. Everyone's all in one place and so excited to see everybody.
It wouldn't be a good streaming game though. You remember Driver 1 and Driver 2 before GTA? No, I don't actually. I actually don't remember those games.
I know, I'm really happy about that.
The first GTA game I played was GTA 3. I played the prototype of Outlast on VR. It was terrifying. Gran Turismo is the GOAT.
I don't have video games.
I don't hate people. That was messed up. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So how do you feel about liberals, Seawag? Do you like them? Be honest. I bought F1 Formula car hands down. The best one in my opinion. You buying Resident Evil 9?
She said it might be too long for the room. My child is sleeping in the room, so I can't measure. I'll get back to you tomorrow. Thank you for your time.
Doesn't she realize
No
all
worries.
beds are the same length though?
No, not bed frames. Though.
Yeah, but it only adds like an inch or two. Like how small is the room?
Yeah, but it can affect any smaller
I
houses.
guess it
Like,
would have to be.
apartments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It does impact. Like ours is huge. Like I wish we got a smaller one.
A smaller bed frame?
Yeah, like our bed frame sticks out like an inch on
It
each
does.
side.
It sticks out quite a bit. But I mean, that bed frame does
It's
not
good,
stick
it's
out a
nice
lot.
and thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she might think it's like that because when you go into stores,
Mm-hmm.
the ones that look like that with the beads are usually very big.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, one of my preschoolers is obsessed with Minecraft.
Who are you starting in net game 1 tomorrow morning? If it was my team, it would be Thompson, hands down.
I'm not hiding Botox.
He earned it. He earned it for sure. Go Canada, go! I'm pumped for tomorrow morning. Hot damn. Yeah. Did you know Canada's playing tomorrow morning? Eh, Zara?
Woo! Go Canada!
I think I'm gonna go watch the game
Where?
at home in our house probably.
Oh my god.
But it's at 7:40 a.m.
7:40 a.m.
Yeah, because it's in Italy, so the time zone is all messed
So
up.
you're gonna take me to work and then go?
Yeah.
Watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least the first
You're
period.
gonna take me to work and then watch it?
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. F you and your self-employed ass. You
But
know
no, but I'm not. I'm also going.
Oh my
I'm going to
God.
go to work as well. I'm just gonna watch maybe the first period. Like,
You guys hear this, bro? He's gonna drop his wife off at work so she can work hard for this family. So he can go watch team. This cat, don't call me a gold digger. Don't you dare.
no, but then I'm gonna go to
Don't
work
be
all
wrong
day.
here.
Then I'm going to work all day. I'm not gonna even watch the full game. I'm gonna watch the first period.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. Enjoy your game. Yeah.
I have to fix my damn machine too. So I actually probably what's gonna happen is I'm gonna drop you off at work. Then I'm going to go get the part to fix my
No, I'm
machine.
just joking.
And while my machine is being repaired, because I might just drop it off at the place,
Yeah.
then I will.
And
I'll
it
watch the
starts
game.
At 7:40.
Yeah.
And then when does it end?
Well, the games are usually about 2.5 to 3 hours, right?
Probably just watch the whole thing. Start at 10. Start at
Oh yeah, I can start at like 10, depending on when it ends.
I won't even be on my lunch break by the time you are done watching it. I usually take my lunch break at 1.
Oh no, yeah, the game will be long then by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to take the latest possible one. I don't know why. I just feel like if I can get through the first half of the day, like, you know what I mean? Is that logic for you?
Yeah.
Like, the longer I can go and then I get the break?
Yeah, then it seems like you're closer to the end of the
Yeah,
day.
and then when you come back from your break, it's like, okay, we got an hour and a half, like, whatever.
I'm from Atlanta, where the CNN films. I get first-hand experience of what they do and how they destroyed a city. Damn.
Florida City.
I'm getting sick. I feel it coming on. I better call the boss. Do it, yeah. If you have to watch the game tomorrow, call them now and tell them you're sick. Bro, how are you in your studies? Honestly, I'll be completely straight up and honest with you guys.
Studies?
Yeah, like how are my grades or whatever?
Oh,
Like back when I was in school.
yeah.
I'm actually I'm gonna sound this is gonna sound cocky, but I'm actually really smart, guys. I'm really smart. But my grades were not that good because I didn't apply myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm a straight A student.
Zara's a straight
I've
A'er,
always been a straight A.
but I swear to God
I
I'm
love
smart.
school.
Yeah.
I've always been good at school. Actually.
But in my studies, I was not that good because I think I didn't take it seriously. Like I didn't actually try. You know what I mean? And unless I cared about something, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Watch that hockey game. Oh, thank you.
Nothing wrong with taking gold. Exactly. Exactly.
Cheers, guys.
Nothing's wrong with that. Love yourself. Love your life. Love your husband. Take his money.
They announced
I'm
today
Monty.
fighting
My
will
life
result
woman.
in a major penalty and you get kicked out of the game. Also, if you get 2 major penalties in one game, you get kicked out.
Hey, Jackie.
That makes sense. International rules, it makes sense.
You wasn't a straight A. You want to see my transcripts?
Yeah, you seem like such a smart guy sometimes. School isn't for everyone. A lot of business
Do you wanna
owners
see
don't
my
do well at school.
transcripts?
I believe you, man.
Oh.
Thank you. Where in Canada are you?
Oh.
I'm in Vancouver Island. I don't respect people who want to be smart.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't respect people that want to be educated?
Well, I don't know if he didn't say educated. He said smart.
I feel like smart is insinuating educated. It's synonymous with it. You know?
Yeah.
My grades were non-existent. Show the transcript. Bro, I will
You're in Nanaimo too, Kurt Miller?
I'll show you
Nice.
the transcripts. I got a 4.0 GPA every single semester so far. I'll show you my transcripts. You'll believe that I'm smart. Why do y'all not believe that I'm smart? Like, why do you guys not believe that I'm smart? I'm literally Arab. Runs in the family.
Smart and educated is different. It's the same way knowledge and wisdom is different.
Okay, then define smart for me and define smart and define like what do you consider somebody? What do you
He said
consider
school
smart?
doesn't make you smart unless you went to school for science.
Okay.
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 Everybody has opinions, you know?
Yes, exactly. Intelligent.
Smart and educate doesn't mean successful. Yeah, that's true. I have a PhD in demolition from Toronto University.
All I'm saying is,
What do you think about Chicago style pizza? I love
You know
deep
what?
dish pizza.
somebody who's good at school is good at.
Studying,
No, they're good.
getting
Like,
good grades.
Lots of the time, they're good at critical thinking skills and time management.
That's so
They
true.
have
Yeah.
critical thinking skills. They have problem solving skills.
Mhm.
How can I make sure that I,
Mm-hmm.
get the outcomes that I want? And they can do it.
Yeah.
Lots of times it's somebody who's motivated.
Mm-hmm. I think when I was a kid, when I was in school, I think my main issue was it was probably I probably just focused on the wrong things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I focused my time and energy on the wrong things.
Yeah, like I was motivated and competitive.
Yeah.
I was also competitive in everything in school. I was just competitive in everything.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the fastest. I wanted to win the beep test when they post the scores. I always wanted to be the fastest girl.
Mm-hmm.
I was good at everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I was just competitive and I wanted to win everything
Yeah.
that I touched. So I don't know.
Yeah. I just found school very boring and out of date. School hasn't changed in 100 years. Everything else moved on.
It is boring, right?
Yeah, I mean it's it's a
It's
weird
sad.
thing because I think the system of having to like grade and mark everybody on the same sort of scale, it doesn't.
unfair.
Yeah, it does. It's
It is.
unfair. It's not really fair because I think some people excel at other things and some people excel at
It's also just unpractical,
yeah.
not a reflection of society.
Yeah, like the best
At all.
example, I can't remember who said it, but there was a famous quote, and the quote goes something like this: "If you judged a fish by its ability to climb a
I
tree,"
remember this. I posted it on Facebook when I was like 12.
you remember it, right?
Yeah.
It goes something like this: if you judged a fish on its ability to climb a tree, you'd think it's a really bad, useless animal or whatever. But if you compared it, if you judged a monkey on how to swim, the results would be opposite. So going to school is like having a bunch of fish and monkeys in the same building, all doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So
fair.
basically, the analogy that we're using is I'm a fish, Zara's a monkey, or vice versa. You know what I mean?
And
What-
I think the worst part of it all is it kills people's confidence just because they're not good at,
At something.
reading and memorizing and test taking and writing. It kills somebody's confidence for the rest of their life. And teachers are such assholes in the way that they look down on certain careers. They'll be like, they talk shit all the time. Like, oh, you're gonna end up going to trade school. You're gonna end up doing construction. Whole time the construction workers making fucking double their income. Sit your ass down and shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Why were you talking about it like that?
Yeah.
That was disrespectful.
Oh,
As somebody who's getting a bachelor
Canada.
of education, I'm literally getting a bachelor of education, but I'm just saying, I'm not gonna be that type of teacher. I would never be that type of teacher. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk mad kids. You're gonna, no, I don't. When I'm with the kids, I'm myself, but like I preschoolify it, obviously. But I will say, like.
So true. You can be wise in other
You're
ways.
right.
I'm not a fish, and a fish doesn't have fingers to climb. I'm a human. Same brain, same test. But also, I would say having a good teacher is important. Even though I didn't like school, a bad teacher sometimes means bad confidence later.
100%.
100%, yeah.
We all have great teachers.
No, this is not Maple Leafs. This is Canada. Team Canada. This is not Toronto Maple Leafs.
Sorry, Jack.
See? Everybody loves this jersey, by the way. This was my Christmas present from Zara for Christmas. I sat down and I'm typing, so I'm basically shut up. See, that's critical thinking, pointing out your obvious mistakes. Big ol' onion. Big ol' onion. Thanks for that, Dilly. Can you tell Zara? No, I'm not going to read that
You
one.
don't have to read every comment.
I love reading every comment, though. That's just what I do.
We're together.
Yeah, I know.
So you're making it hard for me to read my comments. I just reply to the good ones. Else, how are we gonna go stream?
We can co-stream. I reply to all. I reply to all the good ones too.
No, we don't drink.
That's Canadian Maple Leafs. Well, I guess you could say that this is.
You see my
It's not
jersey?
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Show them your jersey because I don't have a jersey. I only have a Calgary Flames jersey.
You should have got one of these.
He reads every comment. Yeah, but that's annoying.
What's the nine?
Disrespectful. Reading every comment.
Why?
Because and how I can't read. I can't read with your loud voice reading.
Okay, but Zara, you realize that since I got upstairs, you've probably said 5 times as many words as I have.
We've said the same amount of words.
I swear you have. You don't realize it.
But I've said them to you, not to my chat.
Not always. Sometimes you're talking to your chat. Okay, we can talk to each other then. So, how's life?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Well, actually, I handed in my evaluation.
Mm-hmm.
And I did my class on AI.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with children.
AI, you say?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. AI and children. Out of touch. Like, she's not understanding the danger. She's like, it's just so BS.
The dangers?
Yeah. Like, she was like explaining how you show screen time to your children. And it was like, can I play Candy Crush? And I was like, oh, no, I need to find out if that game is age appropriate. And then the parent finds out later, and then she's like, can we play? Can I play Candy Crush? And then the parent's like, yeah, you can, but then afterwards we need to go on a walk together. And then the kid's like, can you play with me then before we go on our walk? And she's like, okay. What kind of big ass situation is this?
What? And
I know. And then
how
this
is...
the model we follow.
What does that have to do with AI?
First we went into technology, then we went into AI, like how kids can use AI. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about it. Like, I don't know.
Lawning John. Agreed.
Like,
Canada goes for gold.
they're trying to pretend that the phone isn't so addicting for a 3-year-old.
Oh, it 100%
Well,
is. I've seen a
not
3-year-old with a
gonna
phone.
know
It's
about
crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing, like I told you this before. It's the one thing that our nephew never shares. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's such a kind and generous person, and he shares everything. Toys, food,
Anything.
fun, everything.
Anything.
Anything and everything. But the only time he's ever snatched something away from me
He's
is...
super greedy.
Yeah, I've been greedy about is his...
Like an addict.
Yeah, like...
Trying to fight for their vape.
yeah, exactly. Is the phone, you know? Like...
Exactly.
Like, I'll be like, can I have a turn? And he'll be like, and he does this, like he holds the phone and he'll go like that.
Yeah.
He like pulls it away. He's like, no, not for you. The thing I worry about bringing up kids in this world is the phone side of things is worrying. It's a form of addiction. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm just talking about, guys.
And there's sexual content on there, and like, you can't hide that from kids.
This can't be a real person. This must be AI. If I was AI, would I be able to do this? I didn't know what to do, so I just stayed
I
silent.
never had a BlackBerry.
I was like loading a new prompt.
It hugs. Yeah, okay.
Somebody give me a prompt and I'll do it. Does she take ADHD medication or did she...
You know what's crazy? I don't take ADHD medication, bro. Like, you guys always say that I have ADHD. Like, stop diagnosing me. Like, I don't have ADHD.
Yeah, she doesn't have ADHD, guys. She just talks fast, walks fast, does everything fast.
I have fucking good grades, though.
Just-
ADHD people don't get good grades.
That's true, yeah.
I have good grades. I will not let y'all slander me.
Slander. Colonel Slanders.
I don't know when people lost their zest. Everyone was like me when we were kids.
I'm gonna write that
Everyone
one
else
down.
just slowed the fuck down. You know what I actually get credit to? I was always healthy. Tell them. I've
always
always
healthy.
been healthy. I've never had a junk food, big back, overweight face. But I think I just kept my childlike energy. I didn't rustify and fucking fussify my brain.
Yeah, you didn't calcify your pineal gland.
Yeah, I didn't fuck up my pineal.
Her
I didn't-
pineal
I
is
didn't mess
completely
up my pineal.
unglazed or whatever.
I still have that child's energy. Yeah. Don't be unkind to him. You want some eggplant? Papa ganoush?
I'd have a little, yeah, sure.
Should I microwave it?
Yeah.
Wait, is this cold or what?
I don't know. I mean, I like it like moderately warm. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have some baba of
You want sourdough?
the ganoush variety. Sure, yeah. Zara once talked so fast I had to rewind the live just to catch up. Man, try doing that in real life. It's impossible. I need that remote like Adam Sandler in that one movie.
Hey.
Remember that movie?
Be unkind to me.
I'm not being unkind.
Be unkind to me.
I'm exaggerating for comedic
Do you
effect.
want hummus?
It was a comedic movie, wasn't it?
Do you want it? You want
Hummus?
cream cheese? What do you want?
I want hummus. People who usually speak in absolutes aren't usually smart.
Okay. Sometimes people just talk, bro. It's not that deep.
Yeah, it's all
Sometimes
good.
people just talk.
This is tea right now. This is uncaffeinated or whatever. What's it called? Decaffeinated? Chai. Vanilla chai. I don't really trust stairs. They're always up to something. Plus, they're always letting you down.
That's a youth kind of joke.
Yeah.
Laugh.
How about this one?
Is it too hot?
How's the elevator business? Oh, it's up and down.
Everyone always makes elevator jokes on my stream. It literally makes me sick.
Elevator
Yeah,
jokes?
yeah.
Are you serious?
It's like,
What?
I don't remember what the joke is. It's like, my neighbor took the elevator, I took the stairs. We just, I forgot how it goes. Everyone says the same joke over and over. It all makes me frustrated.
I meant to say I really don't trust stairs. Yeah, I read it properly.
Baby.
Bro got stung by a bee. I actually did get stung by a bee. There was actually a period of time where I would get stung by a bee annually. Remember that?
Yeah, because he attacked bees when he was a kid, so they got their revenge.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my theory, at least. I don't know how true it is. I attacked bees.
Yeah. Tell them how you attacked
I attacked bees as a kid. And it's not bees, actually. They're actually called wasps. They're called yellow... I think they're called paper wasps, I think. Anyways, I fought them.
Blood tribe, yeah.
I fought them hard. And eventually, I think they probably sprayed me with a undetectable pheromone that marked me for the rest of my life. And now I'm a sworn enemy of the wasps. So anytime I'm in their vicinity, they know that, I'm up to no good. Decaffeinated drinks are like undergarments on a washing line. The nice stuff isn't in them anymore.
He knows about elementals. Do you know about elementals?
Like the movie? I've seen it, yeah. My parents taught me not to speak in absolutes. I'm using court as an example. Can you imagine a lawyer saying ADH people are all dumb and can't get bad grades? I don't think she.
I didn't say that.
She's just saying all.
I said usually ADHD people don't get good grades.
Yeah, usually is the caveat. Nice try, Diddy. Is this dude married to that Canadian baddie? Hell yeah.
Also, I'm not a lawyer. I'm a streamer, bro. Relax.
You know what's hilarious, by the way? In the English language, bad means bad, right?
Yeah.
But a baddie means she's good. Same with the baddest MRFer. You know what I mean? If somebody's the baddest MRFer, that means that they're actually good.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He mobbed? You guys saying he mobbed me? No way. They're saying you're more attractive than me. And you're mogging me.
Wait, let's see if my
It is
chat thinks.
visible.
Come to me. No, you're mogging me hard. I got completely moved. I don't care if I get fired from my job for this opinion.
Okay.
I think Tim Hortons taste horrible. My name is Zara and I work as a teacher in Vancouver Island. I thought you were right next to me though. How are you in two places at once? How is it like dating a transgender? I support your relationship, just to be
Why would
clear.
you read that?
Who is he talking to?
I don't know. I think
Neither one of us are dating a transgender. I think you're talking to the wrong chat, bro.
Can I sing in 10 minutes? How about you? You're hummus too.
Oh, really? Thanks. Guys, look. This is homemade hummus. My mother-in-law made this for me.
She did. How do you feel that she's not going to be here anymore? We have to cook our own food.
It's gonna be sad. We're gonna have to do so much cooking.
I know, but you guys don't realize how much you make.
Yeah, see,
Every
Jay
day.
Martins understood. He said he meant to text that to his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was on the wrong chat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What's the difference between chickpeas and garbanzo beans?
I don't know. Called the LGBT.
I don't know, honestly. Dip Zara's finger in the hummus. You won't.
Ew.
Nah, she won't. She didn't like that. People are just not
And I
brilliant
know.
when they express what they've been afraid to show. That's deep. That's a deep one right there. Got a belly full of, I'm going to read that one.
How do you say chickpeas in Arabic? I just know hummus. I think we just call it hummus.
What's the difference between jelly and jam? I think I know, but I'm not going to say.
Missed a chance to say 6-7. Oh.
Why do we park in the driveway, but yet we drive on the parkway?
My preschoolers say 6-7.
That joke only makes sense in
Eat
England,
corn dog.
right? Because nobody calls the road the parkway in Canada, at least. Maybe they do in USA, but I thought that was an English thing, like England. Like, we're driving down the parkway. You know what I mean? Or whatever English people say.
I did give him the sushi. And I gave him the samosa from the Indian restaurant too.
I ate it all.
All the leftovers I ever have on stream usually are given to him.
And I ate it all, buddy.
He ate everything. Yeah. I never see my leftovers.
And I ate it all, buddy. That was my impression of Will Sasso doing an impression of Adam Sandler from the
Guys,
Dudesy podcast.
Obviously, we're gonna do our obviously we're gonna do our own Valentine's Day thing. But we're going to do a stream Valentine's Day stream activity. What do you guys want us to make together? You guys want us to make pasta together for stream and for ourselves? You guys want us to make pizzas together? Or do you guys want us to make a sushi and a brownie together?
Do Will Sasso doing Jesse Ventura. Okay. I was down in the Baja. I don't even live in the continental United States.
Pizza.
Just like
Not too nice.
Sid, we should make a baby.
Everyone's saying pizza. Okay, we're doing pizza.
Most of my people are saying that we should make children.
Everyone's saying pizza. Okay, pizza it is. We'll do a pizza making stream together. Heart-shaped pizza?
Yeah, we should make a heart-shaped pizza.
That's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, you literally said it.
I can't get us both in frame, guys. Sorry. People want to see you too.
I just turn it to you when you say something funny.
Okay. I'm gonna be up early to watch the game. Yeah, I'm gonna try and watch at least the first period. It starts at 7:40, so.
It's corny to make pizza together? You're right.
If that's corny, then corn me up. Dip me in corn batter.
We're making pizza together. When's Valentine's Day?
February 14th.
And what day of the week is it?
I want to say Friday, maybe. No, tomorrow is the 12th, which is. Fuck, I gotta figure this out. Tomorrow's the 12th,
My birthday's Friday.
which is.
It's Saturday. Okay, so Friday, let's make pizza.
Okay.
And then on Saturday, we'll do our personal Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Not stream Valentine's Day.
That sounds like a good idea. Add corn as a topping. A corny heart-shaped pizza.
I want a pineapple pizza.
Will
Oh,
Zara do the
it's
jumping
fun.
jacks with me? Oh man, I forgot about the jumping jacks. I might have to do them on the next stream. Can I
Do it
have
right
some of
now.
the crackers?
Yeah. Just do it right now.
No, I'm sitting. I'm eating food. I'm hot because I'm wearing a sweater.
Aw. It's okay, guys. Make pizzas with us on Friday on our Valentine's Day stream. If you don't have a date for Valentine's Day, come hang out with your mom and dad, your internet mom and dad, and make pizzas with us.
Yeah. Don't make a pizza. Make Zara wear a hijab for the day. She said she wouldn't mind. I can't
What?
just make her wear something.
We are gonna roll dough like that. Yeah, we are. I'm gonna ask my mom for her dough recipe because you know she makes that fluffy good dough. Oh hell no, they babysitting YouTube. Yeah, we are babysitting on Friday. I'm 24, but I'm your mom.
Hockey while eating should not be done. It may choke on your food pipe. No, yeah, definitely don't play hockey and eat food at the same time. The ring you have, is it a special tracking one? No, it's just a little rubber ring. I'll show you. Look. It looks like it's, oh shit.
Oh my god, Lily! This is your wedding ring, you don't care?
I dropped it in water. What do you mean I don't care?
You just put it in the cup of water?
Well, it's made of rubber. I didn't put it in the cup. It slipped out of my fingers. It gets wet all the time.
I'm just joking.
It literally actually fell in there. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that was so funny. Show up for the Valentine's Day stream, or your mom's a hoe. Exactly. Thank you, corn dog. Show up for the Valentine's Day stream, or your mama. Okay? Show up for the Valentine's Day stream. We're gonna make pizza together. If you don't have a mom, I'm your mom. I'm mama. I'm your mom. Friday. Friday pizza making Valentine's Day stream. We're both gonna wear pink?
I don't think I have anything pink, but okay.
Okay, fine. Wear red. Okay, wear red or purple. And
The ones the players wear are also rubber?
aw, happy birthday, dear auntie.
Probably because your finger can get really hurt if you have a metal ring on and you hurt your finger. You know what I mean? That's why I wear this type of ring, because I don't want to cut my finger off somehow.
No, yeah.
Look up the ring Avula Vision when you get a chance. I know, but I already forgot that other thing that I was supposed to look up.
Oh no.
That's the only problem with so many
I
things.
let you go.
I can't remember them all.
Hey Tristan.
Is that Zara next to me? I don't know. You'll have to find out. That's right, guys. Is she your friend in a platonic way? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we're friends.
No, but platonic means, Plutonic was the guy. It's from the philosopher, I believe his name was Plato. And the idea of platonic love was that this guy, this is going to sound really weird. He would have little boys, like young men, that he was platonically friends with. That's one thing people don't understand when they talk about platonic love and platonic friendships. The actual origin of that,
Hey Chris, how are you?
that like saying is really messed up, because that's where it comes from. These Greek philosophers were freaks too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are nicknames people call you? Zaza. You call me Zarzar. Zazu.
Nobody calls you Zazu.
Chad calls me Zazu. Chad, tell them how you guys call me Zazu.
Zazu, Zazu.
it's Gigi made it up. No,
Really?
Chad calls me Zazu. Yeah, you have it in your teeth, by the way.
What I have? Don't look at my TV.
Yeah, see, Chad calls me Zazu, bro. Chad's been calling me Zazu. Zanzibar. Corndog calls me Zanzibar.
People call me Hawk. So like somebody on this chat calls me Hawk.
I call you Lele. I call you Lele.
She calls me
Zaddy.
Lele.
They call me Lil Z. Remember, actually, our coworker used to call me Lil Z.
That's true. There
Yeah.
was a coworker that called her Lil Z.
Yes.
Yeah. Greek philosophy
And
is
to-
basically
to
half
y'all,
of
I'm
our
Big
wow,
Z.
I've never heard of this.
I'm Big Z to y'all.
You didn't know
I'm
this?
Top Z.
C-Wag? Yeah.
To you.
Plato, the philosopher,
Big Hawk, yeah.
the idea of platonic friendship, or like the simple meaning of platonic friendship
don't
is
do the
non-romantic
ganja.
friendship. Yes, that's what it's evolved to be nowadays. Like when somebody speaks of it, that's what they're talking about. When they say, yeah, we're just platonic friends, like a man and a woman, they say we're just platonic. That's what it comes from. But it comes from the philosopher Plato, who was actually homosexual with young boys and men. And that was not socially unacceptable in the Greek, ancient Greek times when Plato was alive. And he did it so often that it literally became synonymous with his name. And so that they would say people who are platonically
Everyone
friends,
tried to say I have a big
it's
head.
because it would be Plato would be friends with his like apprentices. You know what I mean? That's what he'd call these guys that he would hang out with. Look it up if you don't believe me, guys.
Told you. Yeah, exactly.
This
7.5.
jersey was
and if
expensive.
you call that small, then I know what else is small. I mean, sorry, if you call that big, then I know what's small. Because if you think that's big, then I know what's small. This is a nice, small sized head. Okay? We got a good size
I
here.
thought Isaac Newton
Here.
invented
Top to
sexual.
bottom, let's see.
What are we measuring? Our heads?
Your head, top to bottom.
First, okay,
Bottom.
before we do that, first we're just gonna measure just my forehead.
With or without your hair.
Okay, well, wherever my hairline is, right here. Okay, guys, I got a 3 incher.
I don't watch that shit.
I got a 3 incher above my eyebrows.
3 whole inches. Okay?
3 inches above the eyebrow. And then what are we measuring? Our heads?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my god! You got a 9.5 inch head.
wait, from top to chin? Yeah, it's almost 10 inches.
Wow. So your head. Okay, let's see my forehead.
Is there even a player name on it? No, this one's a blank.
Oh no. I
See?
tried to let you go. I got 2.5 inches.
The ones with the names on it are super expensive.
Dimension. I've always liked my forehead. That's why I told you. See, I have 7.5. So what's a third of 7.5?
2.5.
Yeah, exactly. See, my face is perfectly even. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. I told you guys.
Wait a second. My forehead was 3, right?
Yeah,
I think I also have a perfect face.
not like mine though. I'm just okay. Oh, you do.
I think I am
Yeah,
also,
you do.
guys, I'm also mathematically beautiful.
Aw, yeah, that's okay. Symmetry model.
So everybody in here
And
who
my eye doctor actually told me that my eyes are spaced exactly, like perfectly evenly apart. It's the same distance from here to here till here to here. My eye doctor literally told me that when I was getting my glasses. He was astounded. Astounded.
that was
You
astonishing.
know, did you know that he was so surprised for me? But you got that drag queen jaw. No, I don't. No, I don't have a perfectly good jaw. The thing is about the jaw is it's beautiful to have a defined jaw. If I just big backed it up and gained 10 pounds or 20 pounds, I wouldn't have a jaw anymore. I wouldn't have this jaw anymore. I would
Guys.
have a soft face, so I would have a big back face.
These crackers
So-
are the best.
What are you talking about? You're saying y'all should kiss. Stop. Hey, stop. You know we're just friends. I'm just joking, guys.
Zara, eye doctors say that to everyone, so you keep coming back.
Nope, he didn't say that to everyone. He only said that to me. And I'll tell you guys something. My other eye doctor, she was rude to me. She said, "How are you 9 years old? You don't know left from right."
Raul
I
said,
made a mistake.
this is Raul's opinion. He said, the concept that people with symmetrical faces are attractive does not appeal to me.
Okay, look it up. Look it
Well,
up.
this is what he's saying. I mean, attraction lies in qualities, is what he said.
To an extent, yeah. To an extent. 'Cause
What
somebody-
kind of qualities, though? Or does he mean like personality qualities?
We all know that. Come on, man. You know. People try to give me this virtue argument. I'm like, yeah, man. I know that.
Is this a meal or a snack for me? This is a snack. Meals have to have meat in it. If there's no meat in it, then it doesn't really count as a meal. You know, it's more of a snack. This is just hummus. It was homemade hummus and some crackers.
He wasn't hitting on me as a child.
Will you warm up my tea, sweetheart?
Yeah, sure.
If there's any left, hot water.
Turned off the pot.
Do I reside inside of Canada? Yes, I do. I reside in Vancouver Island. Ask Zara who has better chance. 6'6" guy with buck teeth, no hair, skinnier than SpongeBob, or 5' guy who's jacked and funny and confident.
Like I said, I don't give a fuck about funny. Funny's not even part of the equation. Other than that, the rest of it, I don't know. There was nothing, it didn't even sound like there was anything demeaning about either of them.
You mean the skinnier than SpongeBob, buck teeth, no hair guy? There's nothing wrong with him? Like physically, I mean.
What?
Okay, never mind, guys.
I don't know. I just don't want to answer these questions.
Yeah, I think she just doesn't want to have to think about the opinion of these types of comparisons. How does your body tell you when to eat and eat crackers? I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm not that intuitive. Zara just offered that we have a little baba ganoush and some hummus as a night snack here, and
everyone's gonna say
we busted out the crackers.
One piece of sourdough each and some saltine crackers. And you know what the hack is, guys?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have anything addictive in your house, bro. We don't have a jar of Nutella. Like, that's honestly the hack. So that way, I know this is gonna sound, not a lot of people are gonna believe in this, but if you want a snack, you gotta eat something healthy. That's the type of house you live in.
I thought you guys were gonna make a pizza. No, that's on Friday.
If you want a treat enough, you go to the store and get it. You don't have it in the house, bulk 30-pack of cookies. I don't have kids, so I don't have to go with hard.
Baba ganoush is it's like a sauce made of eggplant. I'll be honest, I didn't know what it was either until recently.
I never had sugar in my house, literally until my mom came and bought it.
Her mom bought it.
Dessert.
Yeah.
I've never had sugar in my house before that.
Eggplant is scary.
Yeah, you know, Jackie.
Change Zara's name to Chibaba for $5 million, or keep her name to Zara, but you can never leave Vancouver Island ever again. I would change her name to Chibaba for $5 million. Would you be down, Zara?
Yeah.
Yeah. She would go by Chibaba for the rest of her life for $5 million.
Sounds amazing. That's not even a bad name.
Sure, yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, can I have a tomato or two? As I take 10. Look at these tomatoes, guys. They're tiny tomatoes.
Why am I sick on snacks? I run a strict program. I'm trying to get no acne this year. Absolutely fucking snatch. I want my mind to work like that. Like that. Sugar slows you down.
Would you rather live in a world that has important questions that can't be answered, or live in a world with illogical answers that can't be questioned? I'll be honest, guys. I think we already live in both of those worlds.
What was it?
Would you rather live in a world that has important questions that cannot be answered,
Yes.
or live in a world with illogical answers that can't be questioned?
Yeah, we live in both.
The fact of the matter is, we live in both.
You want an apple?
Yeah, I love apples.
Yeah, we live in both, guys.
We already live in that world, both of those scenarios.
Yeah.
There are certain things in this world that cannot be answered.
The biggest things.
The biggest questions,
Where
yeah.
do we go after we die? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to me? Like, nobody knows that. We can't tell the future. We don't know what's gonna happen with this country. We don't know if we're still gonna be here. When do we die? Like, the biggest
And then
question.
on the flip side, there's illogical things that happen, like tragedies all over the world, that can't be questioned.
Yeah.
We already live there.
Or, I don't want to get into this. The supreme people, the elites, I can't even be, yeah. They're untouchable. They're untouchable. Whatever they want, they're untouchable. This is why this life is a test. It's the only explanation.
I don't have a dog, by the way, to the guy who asked me. But thanks for the question, Duke boy.
I don't want this. You want it?
Sure, you just wanted one bite?
I'm sorry.
Look, guys, she took one bite of this apple and then said, I don't want it anymore. What's wrong with it? You just don't like it?
Yeah, it wasn't for me. Thought it'd be sweeter than that. That's sweet, right?
I think it's good.
So I think I'll pass this test. Yeah, I do. I don't believe that what people say. I don't believe that the passing the test is bullshit. I believe it's truly about your heart and moral compass.
Euler said crackers with hummus, followed by tomatoes and then apples. That combination has not been uttered in human history. Keep eating without sharing.
I believe it's truly your heart.
God's decree. Tragedies are never illogical, man. Without cause, there is no effect.
Share apple, but won't kiss for the stream.
Zara once ate an apple with 2 hands on stream while she was in class, thinking we wouldn't care, and now she'll never admit it. She did it.
2 hands? What are you doing?
Like this, maybe?
What? My stupid heart. Okay, tomorrow's my last day of the week at work, guys.
Wow. Lon Glom is, you get a good eye. He can tell.
My apologies, Bessie. No one's last day.
I still got 1 tomato left.
Should I wear like something teachery? Vest or sweater? Something really teachery? So, I don't know what I should wear for work tomorrow then. I don't know what that means.
I think probably clothes.
Okay.
If my wife...
Shakira. Show us. I don't know what that means. I need a Wonder Woman costume. So, like, I like to get my outfit the day before because I can't otherwise.
Yeah, these apples aren't the sweetest, but I like them.
Okay, so.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah, you have a real good eye if you can recognize apples for 1 second.
Okay. I'm thinking. I haven't worn these overalls. I'm gonna wear this shirt.
Why is Canada red themed? Why can't it be blue? Probably because the national flag is red and white.
No. Okay. I'm gonna wear this long
Like
shirt,
Canada's national color is red.
sweater on top.
That dude Cap'n, you think he really knows the difference between apples?
Guys.
I mean, he might.
Feature vibe for the outfit. This. So you guys can't see because I'm not gonna make it really organized, but you can see the vibe, right? This is the vibe. And then this
Apple pies are next to pumpkin pies.
I'm not allowed.
The best pies of
Oh,
all.
I know, but this shirt.
Just sub. Thanks for the sub, Extreme Fights.
Okay.
I really appreciate that.
I'm just gonna wear jeans. Alright guys, I'm thinking jeans. And I work at a forest school, so obviously I have a rain jacket and rain pants. So I'm good on that end. I always bring that. I just keep it in my purse and then I put it on right when I get there. If it's raining. Because I work at a forest school, we spend the first 2 hours outside, then we spend the following like 3 to 4 hours outside, like 2 to 4 after that. But we always spend the first 2 hours of the day outside. So if it's raining, usually in the morning is the coldest. So if it's raining.
Right now it's 10:54 p.m. here.
What do you think about that?
I think your math is wrong, Bradley.
I think my math is fine. I'm just doing practicum, so it's not really my class, but I'm just learning there.
Lon John would never lie about apples.
Preschool teacher was a bad. You remember your? Wait, do you guys remember your preschool teacher? Because I always think in my head like these kids are not gonna remember me.
No, I can't.
Do you remember your
The only one I remember is the elders.
I do teach them in a fun way.
I went to a special school, and there was two like old ladies that they would do like
She literally told me that I do.
they would do like prayers and stuff with us, and I just remember them. I remember the two old ladies that were there.
Aw, that's cute, corn dog. It's the mind that teaches not the clothes. Okay, still need to wear something warm and modest.
And to be honest, that wasn't even preschool. That was like kindergarten. I didn't even go to preschool.
My preschool teacher was the best. Aw. Miss Kay was my favorite teacher because I didn't go to preschool. I remember my grade 1 teacher. She taught me to craft applesauce. Aw. Not to do that. In preschool, I dressed like a clown for Halloween with my mom's actual makeup. Every Halloween, I just use makeup and I do something. Last Halloween, I did Spider-Man. I did 2 lines and I pretended to be a hockey player. Like, I just used face makeup.
What did I do? I don't think I did anything.
You're not a teacher, so you don't have to dress up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you went to a Montessori corner? Okay, period. Your family has that bad.
Thoughts on
Awesome.
Alberta separating?
For you. I work in Reggio right now, but I used to work in Waldorf inspired. And I've worked with Montessori education.
I've gotten into the separation thing before, the separatist movement.
I basically worked with all 3 now.
I'm not really into it,
Models.
but I don't really care. As long as everybody's
Most
peaceful.
Sustainable, I'm not gonna lie, most sustainable as a teacher is Montessori. Like, Reggio is personal, like, it's amazing. I think it's the best for the kids, but not as sustainable for the staff. Like, because Reggio is heavy on, like, you have to play with them constantly, where Montessori, you can, like, have your tea and sit back.
How do you guys remember that?
Which I know some people are gonna do, oh my god, you're a lazy
I
ass.
barely,
Like, it's such a
barely
nice
remember
teacher.
anything
You need that break.
past when I was like 5 years old. How old are you guys? Is it because I'm older? I can't remember when I was a kid?
Waldorf is like, I feel like it's like the middle. I love Waldorf. I like the relationship.
I've never seen maple syrup. Can you show me? I don't think I have any maple syrup.
But I haven't ever studied Reggio. I'm just in a center, like just learning it through a center. So I've never actually studied the theory, you know what I mean? I've only studied the theory of Waldorf and I've studied Montessori in university so far. We haven't gone to
This is the only syrup we have.
It's a philosophy of teaching. This is another teaching philosophy. If you've heard of Montessori or Waldorf, it's like another one like that. Which is heavy on like go with the flow of the children, and it's really about like the teacher being with the kids in the play involved, which is why I say it's funky a little bit, you know.
I know. Take my Canada card if I don't have maple syrup, eh? But
Montessori, bro.
yeah,
Montessori,
that syrup
tea.
honestly deserves shame.
The kids know how to clean. They know how to put on and take off their own stuff.
Yeah, Canadians drink maple syrup right out of the bottle.
Montessori is nice.
I didn't know that people did that until I went to Canada. Well, that's why we don't have any. I mean, think about it. How long have I been home? I've been drinking my syrup all day. You know what I mean? I bleed maple syrup. If I caught myself on live here right now, I literally could drizzle it on your pancakes in the morning. That's how Canadian I am.
I need some warm socks. What's the weather tomorrow tonight, Lily?
I think it's like the same as what it was yesterday. Or today, I mean. You know what I mean?
So not that bad.
Yeah. How old am I? I'm 34. I'm just saying, I actually truly don't remember. I can't really remember anything previous to when I went to grade 1. Agave syrup is better in my opinion. I've never even heard of that. We only eat maple out here.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna end my stream.
First time your channel has come up in my feed. I've always
And I'm
been
so
Zara or her
tired.
sister. Well, nice to meet you, Believe.
And
I believe in
will
you.
Live more, like, longer and have more energy and do fun stuff on the weekends.
I thought all Canadians were gay. Ah, no, I think you've been sadly mistaken.
I'm so tired, guys.
34. So if you had a kid at 16, you'd have an 18-year-old. Yes. Today syrup, tomorrow alcohol. The day after tomorrow smoke weed. All because
And now it's 11.
of her went out of control. I don't think so, bro.
Simon.
I remember stuff from 2-3. That's crazy, Chronic Carlos. How do you remember stuff? Agave syrup is good for you. You should try it. What is your workout routine? I do bench press, bicep curls. I do lat pull downs, tricep pull downs. Only half of Canada is gay. Don't be rude. Subscribe. Thanks, Believe 3 and 1. I remember things from 5, maybe a little 4. Yeah, I could remember a little 4. Like I used to, I didn't go to preschool. Like I said, I used to get dropped off at my grandma's house with a bunch of other cousins, and that was when I was like 3 or 4 years old, and I have like vague memories of that, you know, like playing with all my cousins when I was 3 or 4 years old. But then after that, I mean, besides that, it's very hazy until about grade 1, in which I was like 5 years old. Maybe because I recognized it as significant events at that age, either really good or really bad. It's possible, yeah. Oh yeah, I missed. Hello, Mr. Ice Age baby. I actually love that comment. I like that. It's funny. Your all knows. My all knows what? Bro had a A+ across the board. LOL. I'm from LA, where the first grade classmate cut another kid's finger and it landed on my desk. Damn, that's crazy. My first memory is my Italian grandma telling me in a not very stereotypical way. Only memory I have of her. Okay, come back in a year, wisdom. It's okay to be gay. Have a great day, Mr. Peace. Okay, have a great day, lamb. Pretty lame gamer, I mean. Okay, guys, I'm so tired, I can't even read anymore. Do you ever get that tired? I actually literally can't read. You're a good dude. I subscribe. Think you got a bad rap before because people may be jealous or slightly annoyed by the talkative one. What do you mean? Hi, bro. 2025 was the worst year for me and my family. Sadly, I lost my mom and life isn't the same. Sorry to hear that, Bradley. I hope everything gets better with you and your mom. I hope so. What's up, Hockey? How are you? I'm doing good, but I'm so tired, guys. I think I'm gonna end the live. I'm starting to lose focus here. I could barely keep my eyes open. Did you say how old you were? I did, yeah. I said 34 earlier. That's why I said it's kind of weird because I think the older you get, the harder it is to remember when you were a baby. You know what I mean? Like, because you keep getting older and older, and then more stuff comes up that you have to remember, right? And I think maybe it pushes out the old memories. Because it's probably easier to remember what happened yesterday than it is to remember what happened like 2 weeks ago. And compare that to 2 years ago, compare that to 10 years ago, compare that to 20 years ago, right? So, you got it. So I'm going to end the live, guys. Thank you all for watching. My friend Lewis Payne wants to know why Zara blocked him. Why on a channel? I don't know. No, I'm not getting into this stuff anymore, guys. Anyone who comes on my channel to ask me to ask Zara or Gigi why they're blocked or unblocked, don't ask me. I'm not involved in any of this politics anymore, okay? Thank you guys for watching and have a good night.